Let's just have ourselves a game. Well, okay. First off, Dogfire. I set it for. Wait, what am I doing? On my screen set up correctly. I set it for 15. I have this. I have my stream set up for 15. So I'm actually a minute early, or two. Wait, no, I'm actually right on time. Never mind. Whatever, guys. Let's get right into the news. No, I'm just kidding. All right, hold up. Webcam. There we are. Whoa. It's like a Ghost of Christmas Past. Except we got lots of Lions to show yesterday, so it's going to be fun. Who knows, though? This is one game where it's a trap game. I'm watching why I studied for 2 exams. Okay. Now, okay. But yeah, who knows? Maybe this is the game that completely shifts everything. The Ravens got killed, which is nice. The Brownies lost, which is nice. Brownies actually almost had that game, and then the Vikings came back in the end. The Broncos ended up... Did they win or lose? Hold up. Broncos are up 21-17 with 1:11 to go in the game. Wait, field goal was good. So the Eagles get the ball back now with 1:11 left. Man, the Ravens got shell-locked. Oh, they did. They got absolutely demolished. So the Broncos are up by 4, and it's 1:06 left. We might see Brandon Perna come out with the worst game ever or the best game ever. Brandon Perna is either going to be really happy this week or really upset. I should never have started. Why would you start Justice Hill, bro? The Ravens have nothing left. They're literally on their last leg. Like, they're down worse than we are. Yes, we need the Eagles to win for if we obviously end up in the competition at the end. If we don't end up in the competition in the end, it doesn't really matter. Jalen Hurts sacked by Nick Bonito. That's going to bring up now 2nd and 14 at the 22-yard line of Philly. Philly has no timeouts left. 1:06 to go in counting in this ball game. Ravens crashed and burned. Oh, they did something. They did something today, and I love it. Jalen Hurts passed Saquon Barkley for 7 yards, 21 seconds to go in this game. The Broncos look like they're gonna win, as it's now 4th and 7 with 21 seconds left, and Brandon Perna is about to be the guy. I need a running back because my fantasy team is injury riddled. I get that, but I feel like there's someone better out there. Justice Hill doesn't really ever do anything. He's more just like a gadget type player. He might have one good catch in a game, and that's pretty much it. He's not going to do anything outside of that. Eagles, we'll see. Are they going to win or are they going to lose? Most likely they're going to lose. And Brandon Perna is going to be very happy in the end. I need a running back. Okay, I read that, yeah. All right, welcome to the live stream, guys. Just setting up. It's going to be a crazy day. Listen, at the end of the day, we could win this game today. And we could shock the world. And we could be 3-2 with the Ravens getting killed, the Steelers on bye week, and the Brownies getting beat. And there's always a chance. Yeah, but Justice Hill was worse than probably any other backup you could imagine. He legitimately isn't even really a backup. Pass interference! They called pass interference on the Broncos. So that gives the Eagles a first down with 15 seconds left at the 47-yard line. Oh, my baby. Okay, so a pass interference on 4th and 10 or 4th and 7. And now it's going to be at the 47-yard line for the Eagles. Do they have some magic in them? That's the question. And also, does Brandon Perna ever going to have a easy game to watch? Jalen Hurts, 24-yard pass to Denver, 29-yard line. 9 seconds to go. It is a ball game. It's a 4-point ball game with 9 seconds to go. And now they're at the 29-yard line of Denver. A pass interference call saved the Eagles from losing this ball game. Oh, moly. Okay, 1st and 10 now at Denver's 29. Okay, 3 seconds on the clock. Let's see what happened. Come on. I feel kind of selfish, but I want the Broncos to lose because I want to watch a good Brandon Perna video. Incomplete pass for Dallas Goedert. 3 seconds left. This is ball game. Down by 4. Eagles need 29 yards. The Broncos are 3 seconds away from winning this ball game. Eagles have to get the job done in the end zone. 1 second put back on the clock. 2nd and 10 now at the 29-yard line. At 1 second, it's not really going to matter at the end of the day. So it's going to end up being same situation. He had an easy game to watch when they played the Bengals. Yeah. There is no scenario where the Bengals can go 9-8 and make the playoffs. Hey, you never know. You never know. But Haley, I know you're going to be negative. So, God bless you. And game over. Eagles lost. Broncos win in the end. Game over. Eagles tried at the very end. They got that pass interference call. It looked like they might have been able to do it. But in the end, they're going to fall short. Broncos 21. Eagles 17. Broncos are now 3-2 on the season. So, there you go. 3-2 Broncos. Let's go. Point of view, Zach Taylor, after us losing, we didn't get the right looks. Penalties killed us. No, he's going to say, we have a great team. We really like our team. It just, it's unfortunate. We're going to get back to work, and we're going to try to figure it out, It's an unfortunate situation. We really can't blame anyone here, especially not our coaches. We can't blame Zach, actually, Like, Zach can't blame Zach, because Zach blaming Zach doesn't make any sense, bro, You can't blame Zach for being a bad coach, that doesn't make any sense. Like, imagine blaming a coach for you losing. Like, that's crazy. But you don't see Denver going 8-9. I could see Denver going 8-9. This is why. They always find ways to make things happen. Who loses worse today, Ratbirds or Bengals? I think the Ratbirds have actually found a way to make our loss today better. Like, it's weird to say that because, like, a loss is never good. But I feel like low-key, the Ratbirds are going to lose by more points today than we were going to lose by. Like, I think today we lose by, like, maybe, like, 35 to, like, 7 or something. Like, something stupid like that. No. I think the Ratbirds, they lost by, what, 34 points? 34 points. There's no way we lose by more than 34 points. Not 34. We might lose by, like, 30 or, like, 25 or something. But not 34. I was hoping Texans would put up 50. I feel like they wanted to because they kept C.J. Stroud in to the very end of the game, but they just decided not to. Let's see. Point of view, Zach Taylor. Okay, I read that. He had an easy game to watch. Yep. All right. Game time, boys. One thing. We just got to win. It don't matter how you win. You just got to win. This is the type of game where if the referees could help us out, I would appreciate it greatly. Would not mind the referees cheating for us in this type of game. At this point, with no Joe Burrow, I will take any type of victory I can get. Even if it's not a moral one. I need him to call plays. It's any given Sunday. The game hasn't even started yet. Who day? I know. That's like the only thing that's keeping me somewhat calm and collect is it is any given Sunday. And anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. That's really what it comes down to. Dude, we need the refs to get paid off this game. Like, we really need a ref paid off type of game. That would be so nice at this point. Bengals are going to shock the world and win. I would love that, Mark. I would love that more than anything, bro. That would make my whole entire year to beat this team. Even if we lose to the Packers, man, and then you're 3-3, you got the easier. You do have the Steelers after that, but then you got the easier part of your schedule coming up. Like, and yeah, you're right. I still think we're gonna beat the Packers. I still believe that. I think we're gonna beat the Packers, and I can't wait to watch Tom Grossi's reaction. Because I think we're going to beat the Packers. With Jake Browning, I think we're going to beat the Packers. The Packers are not that good of a team. That's just, it is what it is. The Packers are not that good of a team. The Lions are. The Lions are that good of a team. But the Packers are not. And I am not scared of the Packers. Here we go. I hate when it does this. Just randomly pops up. Game time, baby. First and 10 for Detroit at their own 42-yard line. Come on, give me the live feed. I hate when it does this. Come on, CBS Sports. I have my stream up here, but it's delayed, so I'm going to have to go off the live angle as always. Sorry, no way Bengals are worse. We'll see. Well, I don't think we're going to lose by 34 points. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that's humanly possible. But who knows? Second down and 9 after a 1-yard play on the play. Here we go. It's going to be a 1-yard run by Will. Oh, wow. 1-yard run by not Jamal. Well, I can't think of the guy's name. He's a first-round draft pick for the Lions. I can't think of the guy's name. I can't think of his first name. He's a first-round draft pick. He was a bust last year. Why can I not think of your name? It's not Jamal Williams. It's, I can't think of the guy's name. Whatever. Anyway, second down and 9 now at the 43-yard line. What? Okay, bro. My brain. Someone tell me in chat. What's his first name? And, well, already, baby. Already. It's going to be Jared Goff pass to Gibbs for 13 yards. 13-yard play right there. What's his name? What's his name? Jameson Williams. Thank you. Jameson Williams. Thank you. Yeah, Jameson Williams. I could not think of Jameson Williams' name. Bruh, I am that cooked right now. My brain could not think of his name for some reason. Here we go. Bo Nix beat the Eagles. Yes, Bo Nix beat the Eagles. I'm sure Brandon Perna is having himself like a freaking a field day over there. But first down and 10 is going to be a pass to Sam Laporta for 22 yards down to the Bengals 22-yard line. First down and 10 now at the Bengals 22-yard line. Sam Laporta with a great catch. Man. It's going to be painful. Bengals fired Taylor. How many times do you think Dan Campbell could bench press Zach Taylor unemployment body? By 100 times, in all honesty. First down 10 now at Cincinnati's 22-yard line. Fire defense and offense. I like Al Golden. I actually like Al Golden. I just think we need everything fixed. But I think Al Golden is a good coach. And it's going to be a 7-yard run by Gibbs up the middle. Going to be second down and 3 now at the 15-yard line for the Lions. Stone saved with a tackle. He did, yeah. Wilson got beat. Trash defense. This defense is crazy. This season's crazy. Both Burrow and Jackson out. Everything turned upside down. Scrappy Steelers are benefiting. They are benefiting, yes. But I think eventually, I truly believe eventually Rodgers will go down. And then it's just going to be a very interesting division. First down, Lions. 4-yard runs for Gibbs. Brings up first and 10 now at the 11-yard line. Lions were 15 road favorites. I don't know where you got 10 from. Well, right now, what's their spread? 9.5. They're right now, CBS Sports has them at 9.5, Haley. See right here? It says plus 9.5. This means that the spread is Lions minus 9.5, so they're 9.5 point favorites, and then the over-under is 49.5. So that's probably where they got the 10 points from. It's right there on CBS's website. We are an awful defense. I agree with you. What's up, Tom? What's up, John? Lions have so many juice. It's crazy. It is crazy. DraftKings 10.5 this at the moment. Yeah, it's literally 9.5 right now on CBS Sports. So that's the current spread at this moment in time. They always go for the fourth. They do. And touchdown. Touchdown, Lions. 7-0. Took them 5 plays to score a touchdown? Roughly speaking, 5 plays. Yeah, Sean, you're literally saying that's the most obvious take I've ever seen in my life, bro. Everyone knows we're gonna get crushed. That's not a crazy take you had. Usually you come in here, you say stuff to upset us. I think everyone in the chat right now, if we get crushed, pretty much expects it. Refs got beat. Sean raced. Yeah. I mean, at this point, man, if this was a game that we might win, then I'd be like, hey, come on, man. But no, this is not a game we're going to win. Probably. Sean, that does happen. It's still better than the Ravens loss. It really is, bro. Ravens got killed by 34 points. Oh, yeah, we suck. We need to fire John Harbaugh. 100%. And Zach Orr. Zachary Orr needs to be fired, too. Zachary Orr probably first. I don't know how Zachary Orr is still a defensive coordinator. Zach the Snack. Bro, honestly. All right, 7-0 Lions. Let's see what Jake Browning has to offer. That's not uncommon to have your defensive linemen / linebackers in coverage. So usually you're going to see, for the most part, you're going to see on a tight end, you're either going to see a safety or a linebacker covering a tight end. It's one of the two. You see a safety or a linebacker. So that's kind of how it is. It's too early for me to say we're getting crushed. It's the NFL. That's true. Why are we not trading Jake Browning? They said they are going to keep him because they somehow believe that he is the starting quarterback of the future. Should have showed up to the stadium only way they fire Zach Taylor. That's never going to happen. When Ravens lost McDonald, everything went downhill. It's AFC North right now. Have the Steelers in the playoffs. Browns, Bengals, and Ravens are not good. Yeah, pretty much. I got the Lions up 30 points before half. Jake will throw an interception. Anything's possible. I don't think Al Golden made this team worse, dude. I think the lack of offense made this team worse. If our offense was gelling like they were last year, completely different. We're cooked. The Brownies almost won today. They did almost win, but they still lost. So, in the end, 34 points. Hold my beer. I hope not. I hope not, Lucy. No way this isn't going to be a massacre. Oh, it's going to be a massacre, but I don't think a 34-point massacre. AFC North is unrecognizable, honestly. You could tell most guys on this team want Zach fired. Yep. Campbell will put a Jerry. Yep. No way. No, he's a great defense coordinator. He is a great defense coordinator. I love Al Golden. Same with Lou. If Browning doesn't throw a pick, I bet we get 97-yard total offense. I mean, if he goes back to the dink and dunk crap, yeah. The defense is not worse without Golden. Al Golden's a great defense coordinator. Our problem is we just don't have the players, I feel like. We don't have the players, and our offense sucks, so they go 3 and out all the time. And if you can't score on offense, you're not going to be good on defense. You got to be able to do something on defense. Or soft cover 2 defense is problem. Yeah, he needs to be fired. I'm surprised you guys have still kept him this long. Like, it's been like a solid, 3 or 4 weeks. And you guys have still refused to move on from him, which is crazy. Like, that's something we do, where we keep our coaches way too long. Lou, never the problem the Colts are doing. That's what I've said since the beginning, John. That's what I've said since the beginning. Jake Browning, incomplete pass, short middle for Jamar Chase. Brings up second down and 10. I almost said third down and 10. I was kind of pre-stincting this, you know. I want Tinsley in punt return. Yeah. Second down and 10 now at the 25-yard line for Cincinnati as Jake Browning threw an incomplete pass intended for Jamar Chase. Ravens do have a ton of injuries right now also. Yeah, they do, but, I mean, with how bad they look, even before they had the injuries, they just looked bad. They really did. Like, they really did. They looked awful before the injuries. Third down and 4 now after a 6-yard run by Chase Brown. Now at our own 31-yard line. What's up, Dunno? How you doing? It was batted down. Yep. Third down and 4, baby. Come on. Come on. Get a first down. Just get our first down in the game so we can at least be somewhat happy. Imagine wasting money to go to this game. Yeah. I don't think any Bengals fans, I mean, I don't know, there are Bengals fans there, don't be wrong, but I don't really understand the purpose at this point. You know, like, yeah. Probably should do other things in life than go to a game like this. This is one of those. But you also don't want to have the Lions fans just completely take over. The Ravens got destroyed. They did, yes. Aiden Hutchinson offsides. So Jake Browning gets sacked by Hutch. But he's offside. So first down, Bengals. We did it. We did it. Hey, we did it. First down. We actually got a first down, man. We actually got a first down, bro. I'm so happy. I didn't think we were going to get a first down today. I really didn't think we were going to get a first down today. And we did. And it's just because of a penalty flag. But that counts. Let's go. He's holding on to ball too long. And unnecessary. Oh, we got an 11-yard catch by Jamar Chase. And Kirby Joseph, unnecessary roughness, is going to put us at Detroit's 38-yard line. Let's go! We're now at the 38-yard line because of unnecessary roughness. Back-to-back penalties, baby! Well, he did jump offside, John. So, technically speaking, he beat Mims. But he beat Mims because he jumped offsides. He technically cheated, you know? He technically cheated to actually beat Mims. He couldn't beat Mims legitimately, so he had to cheat. First down and 10 now, the 38-yard line. Oh, referees. And it's going to be incomplete pass intended short right for T. Higgins. I really hope Chase plays pissed off today. Yeah, I mean, hey, why not? Why not at this point, you know? Headphones warning. Wait, am I too loud? We don't need any more mods. I might be too loud. Let me turn on my mic. Cause I had to turn down my mic. I turned down my mic on my videos. So I turned down my mic. Tell me if I'm too loud or not. Incomplete pass intended for Yoshi. That brings up third down and 10 now. We're only going to be able to get first downs when we get penalties. All right, well, I turned down my mic a little bit, so it should make it a little bit better. I was a little too loud for some of my videos, I realized, and I had to, turn that down. You're too low. All right, I need someone who's not dog fire to not troll me. I'm going to turn it up a tad bit. Anyway, third down and 10 now at the 38-yard line. And it's going to be a false start penalty on Teddy K. Oh, man. All right, false start on Teddy K. Okay, I turned it back up. I just won't scream into my mic. All right, here we go. There we go. 30-15 now. Detroit's 43-yard line. Can we at least get a field goal? At this point, I just want to get points. No, we don't need any more mods. Queso fan, we don't need any more mods, Ben. We already have enough. We have like 30 mods, I think. You're only allowed when you get excited, honestly. Okay, that makes sense. So this type of game, I'll be fine then, right? Anyway, it's a pass short to Chase Brown, and that's incomplete. Oh, that's completed for 0 yards. So, yeah. Honestly, Zach, honestly, yes. So the incomplete pass brings up 4th down and 15. This would be a 60-yard field goal attempt for the Bengals. Well, I guess if they kick it. And we're going to punt the ball. We're going to punt it, and it's a touchback to their 20. Yeah. I just want points, man. I know we're going to lose. I just want to score points, okay? That's all I really care about at this point. Like, winning, I get it, how it's going to go, man. We're not going to win. Just give us points. I just want to be able to say we didn't lose as bad as the Ravens. That's all I care about. This team sucks so bad right now, yeah. Man. Well, no, the Steelers are going to win the AFC North. They're, like, literally just absolutely defying all logic with that. They're going to be fine to win the AFC North. Sadly, I was hoping we would also be in that category, but doesn't seem like it. Oh, it's going to be a long game, kind of, yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I just want points, man. I just want points at this point. That's all I care about. I just want to be able to say we're not the Ravens. Even if we technically are in a way, because we also have no quarterback and suck. But still. Defense is so boo-boo, though. Yeah, just don't give up 60, please. Do this. I mean, it's like, in a way, I do kind of like the idea, because then we would have to fire Zach Taylor. But knowing Mike Brown and Katie Blackburn, they wouldn't fire Zach Taylor. So, we say that, but it's like they're not going to fire them anyway. 30, nothing by half. Based on this pace, yeah, probably roughly. I'm trying to do the math real fast. Well, the Steelers suck, but it doesn't matter how much they suck if we suck worse. You know, they could suck all they want, but we suck worse. Imagine we lose 500. Well, I don't think that's possible, but if that was possible, I'm sure a Zach Taylor-led team would do it. Looks like little pick. Oh, at least we didn't turn it over. I guess that's another factor. Steelers like one injury away from disaster. They're literally a quarterback away from disaster. If they lost Aaron Rodgers, it's over. 100%. Because they just don't have they don't have another quarterback. Just like everyone else. That's another factor I was thinking about the other day. Like, backup quarterbacks in the NFL truly suck, if you think about it. Like, you have your starters, right? But outside of that, all the backups suck, man. Like, we can't find more than 32 quarterbacks in, like, America that could actually play football at a high level. And we don't even have 32. Kyler Murray's not good. So, like, I'm just saying, like, there's only, it's crazy. It's crazy. First down pass to Sam Laporta, 14 yards to Detroit's 34-yard line. I hate to be negative. We have no fight, no discipline, no grit. I think they want Zach Taylor fired. We do have Ohio State. That is true. But I'm not an Ohio State fan, but I do understand for your point of view. Trade for Trey Hendrickson. We're not going to do that. Imagine the whole AFC North playing with backups the rest of the season. That would be hilarious, to be honest. It would be like whoever can go more than 7 wins can make the playoffs. Not even Tom Brady in his prime could save this offense. Not even Tom Brady in his prime could save a Zach Taylor-led team. Sam Donald is good. He is cooking. I want us to get smoked. That way Taylor is out. We're not going to fire Taylor at least until the end of the season. Like, there's no way Taylor gets fired before the end of the season. It does not matter how badly we lose. Like, this is not a organization that fires coaches. It's an organization that will twiddle their thumbs as long as humanly possible. First down and 10, it's a 16-yard catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Sun God's going to get a first down. And that's going to be into Bengals territory as well. So now into Bengals territory, and Detroit is cooking. Sadly. Don't like the food that they're making, but they're cooking. Red and Bengals fan UK, I'm happy we won a game. Hey, listen, I'm happy the Reds made the playoffs. After last season, how bad it was, I am just beyond excited that we made the playoffs as the Reds. 8-yard catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Bring up second down and 2 now at the 41-yard line of Cincinnati. So far, we haven't given up 60 points in the first quarter. And I kind of want this clock to go by faster so we can say that even more. And again, like I said, at this point, I'm just trying to hope we don't get like 60 bombed. But who knows. Second and 2 now at the 41-yard line of Cincinnati. Let's just see how the cookie will crumble. 5:32 to go in the first quarter, and it's another first down by the Lions. And this one is going to be a pass to Jameson Williams for another 10-yard catch. And that will be down to Cincinnati's 31-yard line. Makes sense for DE to play against the tight end. Yeah, DE play against tight 100%. I've been a Notre Dame fan, what was it, since 2003? Done no? I've been a Notre Dame fan longer than you've been alive. Put that in perspective. I've been a Notre Dame fan longer than you've been alive, done no. Okay? All right, buddy. Okay, 22 years. I'm going to guess you're like 19. Second down and 10. Incomplete pass intended for David Montgomery. No pressure because we keep dropping our defensive end. Well, first off, Joseph Asai is a defensive end edge rusher, but he's also a linebacker, so it's not too surprised. There's literally pictures of me when I was like 5 years old with Notre Dame clothes on. Been forever, man. Been forever. Second and 10 here at the 32-yard line. Is only in Indiana and isn't far from Ohio. Only 30 to 1 hour. Yeah. And I'm in Dayton. So it's not too atrocious. Go, Logan. Come on, Bo. I'm watching the play live, so my reaction is delayed because CBS Sports is delayed. So I'm watching, yeah, we're pretty much an automatic win for other teams. But at least we can watch some football, man. All right, I see Trey Hendrickson, so I'm going to have to watch the play live because CBS Sports is taking forever to update this. After Zach is fired, oh, that would be so beautiful, to be honest. Oh, it's a fumble? Oh, that's a fumble. Jared Goff. Fumble by Trey Hendrickson. Oh, that's a good play. He came behind his back, got his arm out, and ripped that ball. Let's freaking go, baby. That's my boy Trey right there. That's my boy Trey right there. Trey cooking. Trey cooking with some fire. Yeah, it's under booth review because it's a turnover. All turnovers are automatically reviewed. Let's go, Trey. That's what we want to see, baby. That's what we want to see. Especially in a game like this, you want to see your defense show up at least once. Don't get embarrassed, defense. Don't get embarrassed. That's all I care about. Let's lose respectfully. Cam Taylor blitz sucks, though. Yeah, well, that's kind of obvious. But, yeah. Why are they taking so long for the review this, man? Just call it. It's literally a fumble. It's an easy fumble. You see his arm get stripped. I don't think so anymore. He was benched last game. But I don't think he's benched again. I think it's kind of like a game-by-game basics, based on what I believe. What I understand, it's like a game-by-game basics. It's not like he's benched automatically. Hopefully this will create momentum. Hopefully. You also got to remember, though, we got Zach Taylor in this offense and Jake Browning. But, hey, turnovers are turnovers, man. Cam on the field, but he's playing 10 yards off the line. Yeah, because he gets beat every play. He gets literally destroyed every play. That's why he has to play so far off the line. Or else he'll just literally just get absolutely demolished every single play if he doesn't. So, come on, bro. Just give us the fumble, man. Hey, we got the fumble. It stands. Let's go. They fumbled. Okay. 2-yard run by Chase Brown after the fumble. Let's go. Fumble stands, baby. Fumble stands. All right, 2-yard run. 2nd down and 8 now, the 30-yard line of Cincinnati. Zach Taylor's play calling is something else, I'll tell you that. Yeah, let's go down and score a touchdown, man. Let's go tie the game. We finally get a turnover. No crap run plays. All right, it's going to be a pass to Chase Brown for 4 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 4 now at the 34-yard line. 3rd down and 4, baby. 3rd down and 4. Come on. Come on, boys. Chase is garbage. He's not having himself a good year. I agree with you. Bro, save my comment. Zach Taylor's play calling is wish.com. Why? What's so big about that? That's like... I feel like a lot of people say that, but okay. Darkfire. Okay. Yep, caught it. Now it's time for a sack to go 3 and out. And we went 3 and out. Incomplete pass to Chase Brown on 3rd down. So Bengals go 3 and out, and they will be punting the ball. They get a sack fumble and then go 3 and out, and now are going to punt the ball. Oh, I know it's terrible, but I feel like a lot of people call him that at this point. That's like a common thing at this point. But another 3 and out. Oh, man. This is fun. This is so fun. Can we please get, like, another quarterback? Can we please get, like, another quarterback and another coach, another GM, and another offensive line? And, like, another something else. This is just embarrassing. You can literally tell the difference between coaching in this game and the Bengals are soft, yeah. Dude, our coaching sucks. Oh, man, all right. This is so sad. It is sad. It is sad. We haven't given up 60 yet, but it is sad. Now, right now, the Lions are on pace to win this game 28-0. Okay? Right now, the Lions are on pace to win this game 28-0. Just saying. And they return the punt to the 23-yard line, and 2 flags are coming out. We got 2 back-to-back penalty flags on the play as number 11, I think that's Khalif Raymond, he is down on the play, and he is not getting up. So we're going to see what's going on with him and if he's okay. But 2 flags on the play on that punt return, and Khalif Raymond is down. He is still down. All right, so Khalif Raymond's injured on the play. Chuck Sizzle block in the back. Wait, above the waist block. Wait, illegal block. Okay, so it's on Detroit. Okay, it's on Detroit, and they will start at their own 10-yard line because of that penalty flag. P-Pine rattled that guy's cage. I mean, it was a great hit, but scary. That's football. That's why I feel like they've been trying to get rid of the punt and kick return game so much. I guess kick return they've tried to do better, but, there's always that chance of injury. All right. That was the most solid hit I've seen. Yeah. Plus yards to nothing. Yeah. So now it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Detroit at their own 10-yard line. Khalif Raymond is down injured. So once he gets off the field, they're going to start their drive. So we're going to need a defensive touchdown if we want any chance to do anything in this game. We're going to definitely need a defensive touchdown, which we haven't gotten so far this year, but, anything's possible. I mean, offensive plays call-wise are trenches. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a combination of everything. It's the offensive line sucks. The play calling sucks. Our quarterback sucks. It just goes to show how good of a quarterback Joe Burrow is, because he makes all this look actually decent. Like, Shiesty actually makes Zach Taylor look like a competent coach. He makes Zach Taylor look like he's actually a coach. P-Line is tough. Hope the Lions is okay. He'll most likely be okay, hopefully. Who is Sam Laporta? Sam Laporta is their starting tight end. He was also the 11th overall pick, and I believe the 2021 draft, I want to say. Yeah, but Miles Murphy is just a better fit for this team than Laporta. Oh, are we talking about trading some people at this point? Yeah, we got a quarterback from Timu. Dark Fire! Come on, man. That's ridiculous. No, Marvin actually knew how to draft and use his talent. Yeah, I agree on that one. 87 Alliance is, Sam Laporta. I remember Miles Murphy was never good. I'm jealous of Laporta. Yeah. Laporta. I mean, the Lions used to have, TJ Hawkins socks? And then they got rid of him, traded him away to the Vikings. 5-yard run by Gibbs. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 now. And another 1st down Lions. This one is going to be a gain of 11 to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 1st down and 10 now, the 26-yard line of Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with a huge run. Why the heck do they keep throwing Osai out there on Laporta? Like, what the heck? He's clearly a pass rusher. It's not quick enough to cover him. Because we don't really have anyone else to cover him at this point. I think that's pretty much it at this point. Either that or I honestly don't know at this point. At this point, maybe they're tanking. I saw someone in the far wide open on the streak route. Yep. 4-yard run up the middle for Gibbs. Brings up 2nd down and 6 now at the 30-yard line. But, yeah, I mean, it's, again, like I said, it's not out crazy to have a pass rusher cover, but it's also the Bengals, so who knows at this point. Should bring in Logan Woodside. Logan Woodside's on our practice squad. He's not active today. The only other quarterback we have active is Brett Ripien. We don't even have Sean Clifford or, what's his name, the White Lightning activated. We only have that guy. Everyone on this team is butt. Yeah, pretty much. 2nd down and 6 now at the 30-yard line. Dogfire, we can't lose 99-0. Right now, we are on pace to lose 28-0. That's what we're on pace to. In the first quarter so far, they have scored 7 points. Gibbs, 7-yard catch. B.J. Hill was injured during the play. So we just lost B.J. Hill. And it's going to be another 1st down for the Detroit Lions. Down to our... to their 37-yard line. So, 7-yard run, B.J. Hill is gone. He's on the Steelers. Hey, guys, I'm here to watch us lose. What's up, Snack Taylor? How you doing, man? Welcome. At this point, anyone that has Snack in their name is going to be Zach Taylor. Snack Taylor, excuse me. Snack Taylor. Need Russell? We're not going to trade for Russell. Zach has already made it clear he believes in Jake Browning. Why? Who knows why? He just does. You can literally see the defensive play before you run the play. Oh, man. I feel like Zach Taylor just asking Madden out there every single play. No, on the Giants. Yeah, we do need Russell Wilson. I agree with you there. Or Jameis Winston, one of the two. But we're not going to get either. We're just going to have to sit in our own pile of doo-doo. We need our diaper changed, and we're not going to get our diaper changed. We're going to just sit in our own fecal matter. And by fecal matter, I mean Zach Taylor. Zach needs to be better. I want Taylor going out. If he gets fired, it won't be until next year. So we're going to have to deal this whole season with him if he does get fired. If he doesn't, I would not be shocked because that's how the Bengals operate. Little 12-year-old Haley. I don't think Haley's 12 years old, but you never know. It's the internet. No jazz. Zach who? Snack Taylor. Oh, Timu Zach. Wish.com Zach. Whatever. Dog fire. Come on, man. It's not Zach. Dukes have been the biggest fish that should be out. Well, but Tay, you're not going to be able to get out Mike Brown and Katie Blackburn. Let's be honest. That's not going to happen, okay? We got to look at things that are actual realistic. And the only realistic thing is they're going to fire the coaches. They're not going to get rid of the team. They're not going to sell ownership. They're going to fire the coaches. So we could sit here and make ideas like that, but it's just not going to happen. If we want to live in a realm of realistic circumstances, that's kind of just how it is. We got to get rid of Zach. We got to get rid of Duke. We got to get rid of what we can get rid of. But if you're going to get rid of Zach, you have to get rid of Duke. Because if you don't get rid of Duke, then you're just going to get another Zach. That's all that's going to happen. Duke and Katie Blackburn, they're going to hire another Zach Taylor if you don't get rid of Duke. You need an actual GM to come in here and actually bring in his guys and develop what he wants and not what Zach Taylor, Duke Tobin combo wants. Like, you need an actual freaking GM in here who actually has a, realistic idea of how to coach a team. But, again, yeah. But if you want to go far, you could say, we need to figure something out with ownership, but it just won't happen. BJ is hurt. Yep. BJ Hill got hurt, so it's a negative 2-yard run. Negative 2-yard run for the Lions, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 now, the 35-yard line. Cut Orlando Brown. He is no good. I would trade Orlando Brown. You could probably get some type of... Okay, Jason. Let's calm down, brother. Come on. Good coverage there. Yeah. 3rd down and 12, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. And the Bengals stop the Lions. We stopped them. We actually stopped them. So it's 7-0 at the end of the first, and it's 4th and 13. And they're going to have to go ahead and punt the ball away to start off the second quarter. And Myles Murphy got a sack. Myles Murphy got the sack, man. Oh, I love that so much for Myles. I love that so much for Myles Murphy. Good job, Myles Murphy, man. I love that so much for him. He needed that one. Myles Murphy 1,000% needed that one. Shout out to Myles Murphy with the sack. Oh, baby. That's a Myles Murphy needed that type of concept. Did they still going to lose? Don't worry. It doesn't matter. We know we're going to lose. The whole point here is we just want to actually have a good game. Like the fact we thought we were going to get blown up by like 60 points. We're on pace right now to only get beat by like 28 points. That's an accomplishment. Like, you got to realize, sometimes a beggar can't be a chooser, okay? Sometimes you just got to be happy with what you get. And this is the most happy we can be right now. You know? Like, yeah, it might not be positive, but hey, we're not getting blown out. Just saying. Just saying. Packers shoot a Super Bowl? Oh, man. I respect FSB. Offense needs to help. Offense needs to help the offense. And I believe they could win if they won it bad enough. Maybe. I agree with you. I appreciate you, Ryo. You ever go to Air Force Museum? I have not, actually, but that's something I would love to do. I love all, like, old history, like World War I, World War II. I love that stuff. So I would love to eventually go there. Is there one? I haven't looked this up. Is there one near Dayton? I'm in Dayton. Is there one near Dayton? How are you going to say that someone has their profile from Google Images get a life? Are we talking about Haley still? Bro, can we let Haley live? If the offense would get something going, this could be a dang good game. It really could be. It could be an actual fun game to watch. If our offense could actually get something going. I agree with you. Yeah, it's in Dayton, my friend. Oh, nice. I might look into that then. Hey, I'm not going to record anything going there, but I might actually check that out then. Because I love all that type of stuff. I love all old type of stuff like that. It's always cool to see, you know, especially the advancements over the years in military. And they're going to punt us down to the 3-yard line. Okay, why do we have... What are we getting a fight in the chat for? I don't know, Dark. I don't know, man. You know I love you, Darkfire. You know you're my boy, man. But, like, you're also Darkfire, bro. You know, I'd take a ketchup bottle in the face for you, bro. You know? Someone threw a ketchup bottle, straight, I take one in the face for you, bro. But I don't know about all that. That's a lot. You ever kicked if you disrespect anyone here? Yeah. Let's just calm down all that. And Jake Browning threw a pick at the 17-yard line. Well, he had a good run of not turning the ball over. I'll say that. He had a really good run of not turning the ball over. And then he throws a pick. That's painful. That is actually painful. And it was intended for Jamar Chase, too. He gave him like a 50-50 ball on that. I mean, Chase never had a chance, bro. Chase never had a chance. That was a 50-50 ball. Why is he still our quarterback? I don't understand why he's still our quarterback. You know he doesn't give us the best chance to win, Zach. Why are you doing this to us, bro? I just don't even, like, did we do something to Zach? Oh, no, we probably did. But that's beside the point. David Montgomery, 3-yard run up the middle. That's so embarrassing. It's just like, oh, man. He was doing good with no turnovers, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Give Jake Browning a lifelong roster spot. No. Oh, wait, you're a Steelers fan. I forgot. My bad. You're done. No. I almost took your opinion actually realistic. Oh, man. Jake Browning is. And B.J. Hill has returned to the game. David Montgomery. It's going to be Gibbs for 10 yards. First and goal now at the 4-yard line. You know, just like all of us, this year is done. What? I still want to win. What are you talking about, bro? Like, no matter what, I want the Bengals to win. Even if the quote-unquote season is over or whatever you want to say, which I don't agree with. But I still want the team to win, man. I still want to go out there and not get embarrassed this badly. But who knows? This should be a nail in the coffin for Jake. It won't be. It won't be. I promise you that. It will not be. There's no way that's ever going to be the nail in the coffin. Jake could literally go out there and throw 16 interceptions, and Zach Taylor would explain why he thinks he's the best option. Zach Taylor just refuses to get rid of Jake no matter what. It does not matter. Was an embarrassment as quarterback. I wish so bad we would get another quarterback, man. And it's going to be defensive holding on Chris Jenkins, which will now put them the ball at the 1 yard line. So now they have the ball at the 1 yard line because of holding on Chris Jenkins. I don't know how a defensive tackle can get a holding call, but whatever. Negative 2 yard run by David Montgomery. Brings up 2nd and goal. Right now, Jake Browning is 3 for 8, 15 yards, and an interception. We're too early to go into the draft stuff, man. We're too early for that. We'll get there eventually. 2nd and goal now at the 3 yard line. And let's see what... Can you refresh the CBS app? What do you mean refresh it? It's always slow for some reason. That's just how it works. Touchdown. Okay, there you go. I'm telling you, you just don't show up to any games. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Touchdown. Lions off Jake Browning's interception. Jake Browning throws a stupid interception, and now they get a touchdown. And now we are in the spot we are in. Yep. Trick play touchdown. Threw a trick play touchdown. Nice. They're now embarrassing us with trick plays. All right. Get Belichick Browning. Oh, man, I would love to get something at this point. A coach or GM or something to answer for Lions fans. Of course they are. Who would actually go to this game realistically, bro? I don't know anyone who would actually go to this game realistically. Like, unironically. Like, you could go to it ironically, but not unironically. Dark Fire just don't show up to games. It's not that hard. Yeah. No one's realistically going to go to this game and be like, oh, yeah, let's go to the Bengals and watch them get killed. Although, I will say, really what's going downhill here now is the freaking pick at the 17-yard line. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know, experimenting on us. They always run those crap. They always run that crap stuff where they like do the end arounds and crap. Like that's just how the Lions work. Dan Campbell is he's just a smart NFL mind. Like he runs some crazy exotic crap all the time. You're ignoring me at this point. You love history. Have the air. Oh, I'm not ignoring you. I'm sorry, Brad. I didn't see what your comment was. Where is... Wait, what the heck? My chat's, like, broken right now. Okay, I clicked on someone's name. You know, I'm gonna pull up... I'll probably pull up on YouTube. Sorry about that, Zach. I didn't see your comment. Oh, whoa! Yeah, my chat was kind of broken. Brad, what did you say? Don't see your comment, actually. Say your comment again. You have the History Forest Museum 10 minutes from you and you don't even know. Okay, Brad, come on, man. You don't gotta say dumb, but I don't go outside, Brad. I work all day on YouTube. I make videos all day. I have 4 channels, dude. I don't go outside at all. I really don't. So that's just not me, man. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy that goes outside and does things and stuff, or ever look that stuff up. I mean, I like this stuff. I don't like ever think about going to museums. I never thought about it. Yeah, Burrow would make this easily a game. 100%. Brady was picked 199. Next, please. We have more quarterbacks. There's only Browning. We're playing him. It's like literally even when we're just absolutely awful, they still keep in Browning. Like we have Brett Ripien. Brett Ripien could potentially be the guy, and we still don't put in Brown. We don't put in Brett Ripien. We just like Browning. We're just going to keep Browning and stick with Browning no matter what. Do you still work in computer science? That's where I got my degree. I got my degree in business associates. Oh, no, not business associate. Business management and computer science. Can at least make it competitive. Well, it was competitive until Jake Browning threw that pick at the 17-yard line. We need to sit Browning. They're not going to sit Browning. They're doing everything to refuse to sit Browning. First down and 10 now at the 19-yard line for Cincinnati. And Chuck Sizzle is going to return it to the 19-yard line. So Chuck is playing today. I would love to sit Jake, but they're not going to sit Jake. It's just not going to happen. 9-yard pass to Chase Brown out of the backfield. It's going to be second down and 1 now at the 28-yard line. I would trust Joe out there on a knee. Walker more than Browning. Honestly, Chris, I agree with you, man. Second and 1 now at the 28-yard line. Let's see what the Bengals can do here. We can get cooked up. See how bad things can get. Again, like I said, other than that pick, clearly we've been rocking pretty well with everything other than that pick. And it's going to be a first down. First down pass to Yoshi for a gain of 2. So, I think I put more effort in that saying first down than the actual first down. Chase Brown, longest gain of the year right there. That's so sad. That's so sad, but probably so true. Maybe Katie Blackburn is forcing Zach to play Browning. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's how that's going to work. 2023 was 3 years ago, and finally realized this isn't going too well with Jake Browning. Yeah, but Zach, I don't think Zach's realizing that yet. So give Zach another 5 years, and he might realize it. He might need another 10 years, actually. Pass to Chase Brown out of the backfield, gain of 3. At this point, all freaking what's-his-name does, all Jake Browning does is throw it to Chase Brown out of the backfield. He is literally the check down expert. Yeah, they are violent. I agree with you. Second down and 7 now at the 33-yard line for the Bengals. They keep showing David Montgomery on the sideline. I don't know why. Second down and 7. Let's see what this play is. And it's a fumble. Lions football. Snacks in the chat. Oh, no. It looks like it might be a turnover. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. He might be down. He's from Cincinnati. Nice. Awesome. Lions coach had some brown yellow teeth. Yeah, I mean, he might smoke cigarettes, you know. Dan Campbell's age-wise is kind of in that area of really smoking cigarettes. So, why is this life? Why can't we just catch a break at this point and go down and score a touchdown? You can't make this up. Zach is cooked. Oh, man, there's no way. There's just no way. I think he was down. Come on, man. Just say he was down. You know this game is going to be a blowout. Just say he was down. 80%, Tobin 10%, 8%, and 2%. How do you blame Burrow, bro? He's out because his line sucks so bad they can't protect the guy. You can't blame him for the lack of, ownership that should not be putting him in spots that he's in. When Mike Brown says dies, does Katie? Yes, Katie Blackburn would most likely run the team by herself. Not by herself, but she would run it with probably a collective amount of people. They lost the timeout. Let's go. It is not a fumble. He was down. Let's go, baby. Doesn't mean we won't go 3 and out, but it does mean that it was not a fumble. Let's go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so we kept the ball. At least it's not going to be a 21-point game there. Zach Taylor's not going to go. Guys, Zach Taylor's not going to get fired if we get blown out in this game. He's going to be here till the end of the season. Now, at the end of the season, they might make an assessment and decision, but he's not getting fired mid-season. And that's going to be a first down. Samaje Perine, 10-yard run for Samaje Perine down to the 42-yard line. Has to quit holding the ball too long. So I saw a video, some like ex-quarterback broke it down. They said like if you hold the ball longer than 3 seconds, well, if you get sacked within 3 seconds of hiking the ball, it's your offensive line fault. If you get sacked after that, it's the quarterback holding the ball too long fault. Something like that. They said like 3 seconds is the rule. After like 3 to 5 seconds, it's a neutral. And over 5 seconds, it's the quarterback holding the ball too long. I haven't looked at a Joe Burrow like play that like crazy. First down 10 now at the 42-yard line. Samaje Perine just simply might be that guy. Yeah. Sad part is he could still, coach from the locker room. They have iPads. Jake Browning pass to Drew Sample, -1 yard catch. Perine clearly runs better. Yeah. He can't be this bad, right? Oh, he's this bad, dude. He's this bad. Second down and 11. Oh, man. Haley, is your Darkfire your boyfriend? Darkfire, I love the man. But he is single as a Pringle, I think. Chase Brown. I saw Chase, and my brain instantly thought that he threw it to Chase Brown. It's a pass to Jamar Chase, and that's going to be caught for a gain of 4. It brings up third down and 7 now at Cincinnati's 45-yard line. Jake Browning, so far in the first half, has 31 passing yards. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yeah, that's kind of how Jake plays, though. He just throws it up. He throws it up and hopes that the guy will catch the ball on the other end. That's just kind of Jake Browning's philosophy with throwing the football. And incomplete pass, deep right to T, brings up 4th and 7, and the Bengals will punt yet again. Does he have 2 sacks? I thought he just had 1. Miles Murphy has he has 1 sack. He does not have 2. Miles Murphy has 1 sack, and Trey Hendrickson has 1 sack. You can see right here. Miles Murphy 1 and Trey 1. They can't push the ball down the field. Well, yeah, it doesn't help when your quarterback can't really throw the pass at all accurate. And, it doesn't really help in general. He can't really throw it. So, and if he does throw it, there's always a chance he'll throw an interception. I mean, he just literally overthrew T. Higgins. I mean, I don't know what you would want T to do on that play. Bench Jake. Darkfire, ban him. We're not going to ban Darkfire. Dark, what are you doing, Dark? You know my rule. With Darkfire, it's innocent until proven guilty. I mean, sorry, it's guilty until proven innocent. But Darkfire is also like my son, so... Haley, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Darkfire is my illegitimate son. So I wouldn't mess with Darkfire. David. Even though they fired Zach, they're not going to hire anyone good. They're bringing the... That's what I'm saying, especially if you don't fire Duke Tobin. You're just going to literally hire Zach reincarnated. That's all you're going to do. If you don't fire Duke Tobin, they're just going to get another Zach Taylor. She said to ban David. I thought she said dog fire. Hold up. I'm going to ban dog fire then. One sec. Oh, she's saying to ban... Okay, she said for you to ban him. I see. Okay. I almost banned dog fire. Holy crap. I was thinking about it. Can't even count on Ryan. How bad was that punt? 55 yards? That's not bad. I mean, the touchback's not nice. You don't want a touchback, but still. This is insane. They're going to make any changes at all. Not yet. We're not making any changes probably until the offseason. And for this game, they're not making any changes at all. Jake will play this whole game. I live in Dayton. Go Dayton, bro. Hey, thank you so much, Brad. Although you did call me a dumb butt earlier, so I remember that. We will remember that, Brad. 17 years down the line. What is going on? Hurt. Put in Brett Ripien. They're not going to put in Brett Ripien. They don't care. They're just going to keep going with Jake Browning until the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, we're going to all get behind Jake Browning and have to push the car all the way to the nearest gas station. You're a joke. David, you're pressing buttons. Jake sucks, man. Jake Browning just sucks at this point. That's just really how it is. Jake on Pine. Bro, come on, Mo. Burrow should give up half of this salary for a good backup. See, this is what I said earlier, though. There's not any, what backup in the NFL right now is good? Cooper Rush for the Ravens sucks. I don't know any backup right now who is good, who you could have in this situation that would win you this game. Yeah, I really don't go outside, Austin. I mean, Brad, I can't even say names, bro. Yeah, I literally just go outside. I have never been to a museum. That's one thing I need to go to, I guess. I don't know. I never have the time. Football is like 24/7 job. I mean, not football. YouTube is like 24/7 job. Always working on videos. Just run Jamar Chase out of Wildcat all the time. He'll get hurt if you do that. That would just be a mess. 2nd down and 9 after Dave Montgomery 1-yard carry. Every backup quarterback is better than Browning. That is not true. The sad part is that is not true. There is worse than Jake Browning. Says a lot. But there is worse than Jake Browning. 2nd down and 9 now at Detroit 37-yard line. But I'm definitely going to look into that museum. Can you not see my comments? I see your comments, Darkfire. Done no. I see your comments. 7-yard catch by Sam Laporta brings up 3rd down and 2 here. Chase Brown, throw the ball. Mac Jones is doing well. That's not surprising. You know why? Because they have Kyle Shanahan. And if we had Kyle Shanahan, we would also be doing very well with Jake Browning. Because Kyle could take Jake Browning and make him an actual quarterback. That's what a really good coach. Who is worse, Ryan? I retract the DA statement. I've been a fan for years, honestly. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Who is worse between who? They can't do anything worse than Jake. Who is worse, Ryan? Oh, than Jake? Cooper Rush is worse than Jake today. Cooper Rush is worse than Jake. You go through a list. We stopped them. They're gonna go for it though. They're gonna go for 2, but we did stop them. Can't be worse. Kyle is an amazing quarterback coach. He can turn any quarterback into a good player. This defense. Okay, let me think. Who else would I say? Okay, backup quarterbacks. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna go through a list. Okay. tier list. Okay. All right. Now I got to actually go through and see which quarterback. Which quarterbacks are who. Oh, moly. I hate when they don't have the pictures. All right. We go through a list, okay? Marcus Mariota. He's better than Jake Browning. Can we all agree? Marcus Mariota is better than Jake Browning. They're going to punt the ball after an offensive holding call on them, on us actually, and it puts us at the 5-yard line. So they didn't go for it. That's crazy. I would love Joe Milton. Tyrod Taylor, I'd rather have Jake Browning than Tyrod Taylor. I'd rather have Carson Wentz than Jake Browning. Yes. Mac Jones, I'll take Mac Jones. I'll take Joe Flacco over him. Zach Wilson, I would have Jake Browning over Zach Wilson. That is not a no. I'd rather take Jake Browning over Zach Wilson. 100%. 1 yard run by Chase Brown. Marcus is better, yes. All right, hold up. Tanner McKee, I'd rather take Tanner McKee over Jake Browning. Tanner McKee over Jake Browning any day. He ripped our defense up a new one. Jacoby Brissett, I would probably take Jake Browning over Jacoby Brissett. We'll get to Jameis Winston. We'll get there. Gardner Minshew, I would take Jake Browning over Gardner Minshew. 100%. And it's going to be a... Jake Browning is sacked in the end zone for a safety, and instead it's going to be a 5-yard penalty for defensive holding. Hey! So it went from a safety to a first down. Because that's life. We aren't even on an NFL level, bro. Yeah, pretty much. Anthony Richardson, I would take Jake Browning over Anthony Richardson. Incomplete pass intended for T. Higgins. Andy Dalton, I take Andy Dalton over Jake Browning. 100% I take Dalton over Jake Browning. Trey Lance, I'd take Trey Lance over Jake Browning. Jameis Winston, I would take Jameis Winston over Jake Browning. 100%. Second down and 10 now at the 11-yard line. It's going to be right now looking second down and 10. Jake Browning can't make another team's practice squad. I think he can make a practice squad. I don't know if he can make anything else. Dude, I don't really like Jacoby. I don't really think Jacoby. I think Jacoby is a good game manager, but behind our offensive line, I think he would be absolutely atrocious. Like, I don't think he has a chance behind our offensive line. Now, most of these quarterbacks don't get me wrong, but like, I just really don't think he would. What about Shador? I would take Shador over Jake Browning. I would take the chance of Shador over Jake Browning. 100%. I take even the chance of Shador over Jake Browning. Almost a pick. Yep, third down and 10 here. And it's going to be at our 11-yard line, down by 14 points. But not out yet. Not out yet. And it's going to be a false start penalty on Orlando Brown Jr., the man of the hour. Yeah, I'm starting to think that we're just playing Division III football at this point. Or we're not even, maybe Division IV. We're going to create our own division of football and say that that's what we're playing at this point. Because we're just at this point just playing our own division of football. This is just embarrassing. Josh Johnson, I'll take Jake over Josh Johnson. I think he's probably better than Josh Johnson. They're not going to bench Jake Browning. And Brett Ripien, by the way, is not going to be much better anyway. So it's not like we're going from, like, you know, Jake Browning to, like, an actual good starter. We're going from Jake Browning to Jake Browning a little bit weirder. He's too much money and sucks. Oh. Taylor quit mid-game would be epic. That would be epic. And it's another interception. Kirby Joseph with his second, well, actually not second pick of the game, but Kirby Joseph with an interception. And that's going to be at our own 45-yard line. So first down and 10 now for the Lions at our 45-yard line. Oh, this is so bad. This is so freaking bad. Yeah. I don't know how we are in the third week of Jake Browning and he's still a starting quarterback. You would think at some point, you know, Zach Taylor came out and said, we're rolling with Jake Browning and we have faith in Jake Browning. We need to get him tested for everything. Because something's wrong with Zach Taylor's brain if he thinks Jake Browning is the answer over, like, Russell Wilson over Jameis Winston. I'd take Burrow crutches over this crap. I felt you on that one. I would too. Incomplete pass on second down and 12. Brings up third down and 12 here. And Lions potentially are about to go 3 and out after that interception. Depending on what play happens here. People are leaving. I don't blame them. I would leave too the game. Can you imagine? You had to beat traffic. You could go home and watch this cluster fluff if you really wanted to. You know? Like at this point, you might as well save time on traffic. There's no point to watch this game if you're at the game. Just go home and watch it at home. And we stopped them. The Bengals stopped them again. Another 3 and out stop for the Bengals defense. And it is some crazy crap happening as another 3 and out stop against the Lions. And it's going to be another punt here unless Dan Campbell goes for it, which he probably will. Knowing Dan Campbell, he probably will go for it. I mean, our defense is playing actual good football. That's the sad part. What happened to the Bengals with one injury? 23 was not that bad. And they're gonna punt the ball. Wow, Dan Campbell 2 4th downs in this game, and he just punts it. What happened to Dan Campbell? That's like not like Dan Campbell's motto. Dan Campbell's motto is always go for it. I wouldn't go for a Bengals game if Browning is quarterback. What a waste of money. You knew that the outcome before the game. And first and 10 now at our own 8-yard line. I mean, I guess at this point, he just figures that we're going to throw a pick anyway, so might as well just give us the ball back. Man. Don't matter. Jake is just going to get the ball back. yeah, I think at this point. At this point, I agree with you on that one. I mean, wouldn't you punt it to when the Bengals offense is going to give you the ball? Yeah, I know, but, like, I don't know. I figure you just want to put up 60 on us, but at this point, I just don't. It's not even possible to put up 60, so I guess that's a positive. Our defense gave up 1 touchdown. I'm sorry, our offense gave up 1 touchdown, and our defense gave up 1 touchdown. Anyway, 1 touchdown in this ball game. That's kind of crazy. Don't we have other running backs? Yeah, P. Ryan's actually looked pretty good. All right, Jake Browning up the middle for a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down and 4. This is a new running back we have. His name is Jake Browning. He's actually a pretty good running back. I would love to have a big play, Snack. I would. Sad part is, it does not look like that the team wants to have a big play anytime soon. Our defense is playing with heart. They are. They are actually playing good, which is sad because everyone else is not. Tell you how bad Ripien and White are, Ryan. What about Clifford? We have Sean Clifford, the big red dog. First down, Bengals! First down, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 7-yard catch. And that brings up first down 10 now at the 21-yard line. Oh, man. Put me in the game. Spots, I don't know if we could put you in the game, man. Last time we put you in the game, you got a felony charge. We can't put you back in the game, man. Oh, man. This is wild so far. This game so far has been wild. All right. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. Oh, man. The crazy thing is we could still win this game. With how our defense is playing, we could actually win this game. I'm not saying we're going to, but I'm saying we have a chance, okay? We do actually have a chance to win this game. Like, our defense is actually playing pretty good football. Don't get the ball to half, at least. Yeah, we get ball to half, too. We get ball to half, and this is a situation right here where we could be great. Yeah, we're not getting a number 1 pick. Even though we suck, there's teams that suck worse than us at this point. There is teams that suck worse than us. And I feel like there's a chance that Joe Burrow just comes back at the end just because he feels bad for us. Like, even if we're out of the playoff competition, he still comes back just because he's Joe Burrow. And he's like, you know what? I gave the fans such a crap show. I'll come back and just play for them. 2 wide receivers over $100 million. This is what we get. Well, it's what we get. We don't have a quarterback or an offensive line, but mainly a quarterback as well. Because Joe Burrow was making this look actually pretty good. I'm living in a real world. The offense line, I dance on ice skates. Yeah. I mean, it's also coaching. It's also GM. Like, there's so many things. I think our team is well enough to make the playoffs, but our quarterback is just straight dog crap. Yeah, and our coach keeps telling us that our quarterback is not the problem. What is that? The pot calling the kettle black or something? Yeah, I mean, if we kept it up, Brad, it would be in this kind of range right now of 3 to 5. I agree with you. Be around 3 to 5. The Bengals could, yeah, I mean, obviously, yes. Obviously, yes. We could still make the playoffs, yes. Now, if we traded for a quarterback, I think there's a better chance, even a better chance, you know. If we trade for a quarterback, Joe comes back or doesn't have to watch his. Comes back so he doesn't have to watch this crap. Yeah, exactly. Joe just comes back because he doesn't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah, I'll agree with you on this game. Game by game basics, but yeah. First down, Bengals! Yoshi! Yoshi with the 25-yard catch. Dreamy, he can't walk for the first 2 weeks. He's bedbound for the first 2 weeks. So he can't move. He can't go anywhere. When you get the surgery on your toe, you can't walk on it for 2 weeks. So that's why. He literally is like housebound or whatever. Or I guess housebound you call it, or like bedbound. 9-yard catch by Jamar Chase. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 1. Need a touchdown now. Big play. Did Jake finally decide he wants to play football? Maybe. First down, T. Higgins, 7-yard catch down to Detroit's 38-yard line. I feel like low-key they're doing this now because it's before halftime, and it makes them feel like we got this, you know? Tom, they all need Pacific bags about Zach. Yeah. I feel like they want to go in halftime only down like 14-7 or something. Like, this is just like how their philosophy goes. Why don't they just play up tempo all the time for Jay? What is this drive? Oh, man. First down 10 now at Detroit's 38-yard line. And Samaje Perine catch out of the backfield, loss of 4 yards. 56 seconds to go before halftime. Bengals get ball after halftime. Well, they probably are because they know that Jake is going to throw a wild pass and probably throw a pick. So I would assume they're probably going to play prevent. Just kind of play off the guys and let Jake be Jake. At this point. They effed up the fundamentals. Yeah. Come on, man. Just get in the field goal range. Just get 3 points at halftime. 14-3 at least. We need a touchdown, obviously. But at this point, I just want points. I want this to be like a close game in the end. So we can say, ha, we actually did something. Okay, Dunno. Don't spam in the chat, buddy. Don't spam in the chat. Looks like it is an interception. Oh, you said, no, I wished. Oh, I hate you so much then. Oh, I hate you so much, Dunno. I should ban you for that. They're down in 9. You do that again, you're losing a mod status. Dunno. One more. You do that again. No more mod. And you're going to become a pleb. Like, just get out there if you're going to do it. Yeah. They're down in 9 after a 4-yard run by Jake Browning. Go to your putrid team. Exactly, John. Exactly. Did you guys see that? This is messed up. Chase was wide open. Not surprising. Yeah, Jake Browning is he's special. He's special. Come on, guys. Let's get points here. We need something here. And delay of game penalty. That does not help, guys. Does not help to get a delay of game penalty. Does not help. 3rd and 14 now would be a 59-yard field goal from here. Dad, take these Bengals season tickets. And he's a Steelers fan, Noodles, so it's even better. He's a Steelers fan. Browning would struggle in community college. He probably would struggle in community college. I agree with you on that one. Freaking delay of game when you're in field goal range. Yoshi, 10-yard catch down to the 32-yard line. 4th down and 4. Oof. Okay, 4th down and 4. Zach Taylor always takes his points in these situations. He usually never punts it. Never kicks a field goal. He always kicks a field goal. He never goes for it. Let's see what Zach Taylor does. Will Zach Taylor change himself as a man? No, he's actually going to kick the field goal because there's 3 seconds left. He ran it all the way down to 3 seconds, so he's kicking the field goal. Oof. Going for it. Yoshi got to get the weight room. He didn't break that tackle. Yeah. Got to make some plays, man. Got to make some plays. Fourth and 4. We needed the points here. Yeah. It is what it is. Pathetic excuse of a head coach. I agree with you, Dreamy. I agree with you. So we get ball after halftime. And we are now down 14-3. Down by 11. And we get ball after halftime. Whew. All right. 50-yard field goal, good. Money Mac this year has been so good, man. He's been so freaking good this year. No, we made it. We made it. It just took a little while to update. That's why my If we would have missed it, guys, I would have been screaming. I would have been screaming if we missed it. It just took a little while to update. If we would have missed it, I would have been screaming. You would have known right away if we would have missed it. That's why I was so calm. Because we made it. Jake Browning in the first half, 86 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Oh, man. Why, everyone? See, this is why. I said in my last couple videos. People keep saying that we're going to, like, score 24 points in this game, right? And they keep saying that over and over. Like, all the analysts kept saying that. I'm like, bro, how are we going to score 24 points? Like, I kept seeing that in all the predictions. I'm like, there's no way. Like, even saying we're going to score 10 points in this game, I thought was crazy. Like, I thought that was crazy, scoring 10 points in this game. Like, people are literally saying we're going to score 24 points. Like, there's just no way we're going to score 24 points for 2 games and play like this. Yes, sir. I mean, our defense is actually playing pretty good. I'm happy with our defense. I'm just not happy with anything else. But our defense is playing great. Yeah, the sad part is it should be 7-3 right now, because if Jake didn't throw a pick at the 17-yard line, we would have been in a lot better situation. But, yeah, he threw that stupid interception at the 3. I mean, 17. Yeah, defense is playing well. Yeah. Yeah, defense is actually getting the job done. I think if Jake gets a fellow YOLO balls, he can put up 20-something. Oh, man. We just need a defensive touchdown. That's what we need so bad, is a defensive touchdown. So we got Buccaneers are beating the Seahawks 19-14. Cardinals are beating the Titans 21-6. That's another thing. Brian Callahan, the coach of the Titans, he gave up his offensive play calling job because he sucks so bad. Also, probably because they threatened to fire him. So, he gave that up, and yeah. Halftime, 10-10 Commanders, Chargers. Who let the Colts be good? How badly did they win? They won 40-6. I'm kind of mad that we could have had Daniel Jones this offseason. We really could have had Daniel Jones this offseason, which is crazy. We need a defense. Yeah, we need a defensive touchdown. And you know what we need? To start off the second half, we need a kick return touchdown. That's what we need. We need a kick return touchdown, and then we need a kick return touchdown, and then we need a defensive touchdown. That's what we need. Back-to-back plays. I like Baker Mayfield, too. Baker Mayfield's good. But you can't send Zach Taylor, horrible coach. I agree with you. Daniel Jones would have been perfect here. He would have been perfect here. In his offense, Zach Taylor would be Indiana Jones and Lou are cooking. Yeah, they're cooking for real, bro. 212 yards and 2 touchdowns for Indiana Jones. Need a replacement quarterback. A special team touchdown would be great, yeah. The Panthers beat the Dolphins 27-24. Freaking Panthers, man. Dolphins suck. Saints beat the Giants 26-14. I guess Jackson Dart's not really the guy. I mean, Jackson Dart had 202 yards and 2 touchdowns. The problem with this game was in the fourth quarter, Cam Scatterbo fumbled it for 6. He fumbled it for 6 in a really key situation when they were like on their own, when they got to their 20. We're about to see if Zach Taylor can adjust. Yeah, Zach Taylor would be ruined. Danny Dimes as well. Probably. But who knows? Okay, so tonight's game is Patriots-Bills. That game's going to suck. And then we have tomorrow night Jags-Chiefs, which is also going to suck. Nice. Spencer Rattler's first ever NFL win. So sad. That is so sad because he's been in the league for so freaking long. That's the sad part. The fact that Lou is a defense coordinator in Indy is making me sick. Yeah, because he's one of the best defense coordinators in the game right now. You know? And if you're ever going to hire someone, you would probably hire Lou Anarumo because he's such a good defensive coordinator. Oh, man. Okay. Worse than Jake. Let's see. I'm going to delete that row. I'm going to delete that row. Hang on one sec, guys. All right. Here we got. We got better than Jake, worse than Jake, and get ready to learn Canadian football. Okay? Marcus Mariota, better than Jake. Joe Flacco, better than Jake. Justin Fields, better than Jake. Colts have an easy schedule. They could win the AFC South. They probably will win the AFC South. Jake Browning, worse than Jake. No, Jake Browning better learn some Canadian football, baby. Carson Wentz, better than Jake. Gardner Minshew, worse than Jake. Davis Mills, worse than Jake. Zach Wilson, worse than Jake. Andy Dalton, better than Jake. The Pasternaut, Joshua Dobbs, better than Jake. Mac Jones, better than Jake. Wait, which one is Zach Wilson? No, this is Bo Nix, right? One of these is Bo Nix, one of these is Zach Wilson. I don't know. They're all the same. Jameis Winston, better than Jake. Oh, that's J.J. McCarthy. Okay. Wait, that's not the MILF Hunter? Where's the MILF Hunter? Hold up. Where's the MILF Hunter? Is he not on here? Well, first off, Joe Flacco would lose us every single game. But every quarterback is... Not every single one, okay? Not every single one. Mason, well, that's Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett's worse. Michael Penis Jr., I don't know where he is. Josh Johnson, he's worse. He's worse than Jake. Mason Rudolph, that's not Mason Rudolph. Who is that? That looks like Mason Rudolph. Bro, Stetson Bennett is worse. Stetson Bennett is worse. That's Michael Penix Jr. Penis Jr. is worse. Sam Howell is worse. This is Tyler Hooker from the Lions. He's better. This is the Steelers' third-string quarterback. What's his name? Starfish. Canadian Football League. Tyrod Taylor, he's better. J.J. McCarthy's better. That's Trubisky. Oh, wait. That's Trubisky? Trubisky's worse. This is Jacoby Brissett. He's worse. Nope. He has a penis in his name. He's worse. This is Sean Clifford, I want to say. He's better. And we're just going to do that, okay? So this is how I look at it right now. I'm going to go with, fine, okay? You know what? Fine, we'll do it like this. So this is the list right now for tier list. These are the quarterbacks who are currently backups who are better. And then there's worse than Jake. And then there's get ready to learn some Canadian football. If I could put Lamar Jackson on the list of worst quarterbacks possible, I would. I mean, Sean Clifford might be terrible, but Jake is too, dude. Like, it's the same. They shouldn't need Joe with all the money they spent on the offense. Thank you, Skyco. Skylo, whatever your name is. Yeah. Well, I mean, you do need a quarterback still. Still going to need a quarterback no matter what. Mike, stubborn old butt makes me so mad. Yeah. What are you going to do? And when he goes, it's going to be Katie Blackburn and Zach Taylor. I mean, Katie Blackburn and, whoever else. And it's going to be the same crap. But it is what it is. Jake the Trash Browning. Jake Browning is getting cut at the end of the season. I don't think so. What's it all about, Jake? What is all about? A boot. This is embarrassing. 100% I agree with you. Zach too. I think Zach might get fired. I don't think they're going to get rid of Jake. I think they're going to keep Jake. And I think they're going to keep trying to milk Jake out of this. Saying our defense to keep us in the game. Honestly. Who do you think this year's Super Bowl will be? If we don't make it, because somehow we find a way, because I still think we could. If it's not us, it's going to be Bills-Lions. And I think Bills beat Lions. Bills over Lions for the Super Bowl. Hooday from Germany. Bonjour, bonjour. Wow. Across the pond, over the seas. Wait, he's worse than trash? He's the trash man. Darkfire. He is the trash man. That's going to be Jamar Chase because he's like a Stephon Diggs situation. Wait, you're saying this... Wait, hold up. What? You're saying that Jamar Chase is like Stephon Diggs, like where he like needs to have the football? I disagree with that. Jamar Chase is not a diva. He is not a diva. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching Jake Browning. I wouldn't mind watching Josh Allen win a Super Bowl. But what I will say is I think Bills fans really deserve it. They lost 4. And one of them was kind of a bad kick. I mean, it's one of those things. We always take care of the Bills. The Bills are like our little baby. They're like a little love child. So it's all good. I don't have any issue with them. Guten Tag. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. I don't know what time it is over there. But I feel like it might be Guten Morgen. Can't stand the Bills. Are you talking about the fans? Or are you talking about the actual Bills, Dreamy? Because the fans, I can understand. But, like, the actual players and stuff, I don't have a problem with. I feel like that's a Super Bowl that most of America would actually enjoy. Like, a Bills-Lions Super Bowl, most of America could actually enjoy that Super Bowl and, like, not have it be an awful Super Bowl. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess just don't like the team. But yeah, no, that'd be a fun Super Bowl for that reason. Like when the Rams played the Bengals in the Super Bowl, I think a lot of people, because it wasn't the Patriots, it wasn't like, the typical crap teams everyone hates. It just became like a Super Bowl where people liked it, It was actually like a good Super Bowl where people can actually like it and have fun watching it. That's the worst, is when you have like teams like the Chiefs in every year. Because eventually they just become so insufferable. All right, second half. I don't want the Chiefs in and I don't want the Eagles in. I'm tired of the Eagles getting it and I'm tired of the Chiefs getting it. All right, second half, boys. We're going to start at our own 27-yard line. First down 10 now, their own 27. Steelers aren't going to Super Bowl. Oh, they're not going to Super Bowl. Not even close. All right, come on, man. Come on. Jake, just go downfield, score a touchdown, let our defense eat, and we can at least do something. I don't know what that something is. 5-yard run by Chase Brown. It's first down and 10. What does Zach Taylor call? Run the ball! Run the ball! What did you say? Run the ball! Run the ball! There you go. Jake Browning, Super Bowl MVP. We're not having a Nick Foles situation. I would love to have a Nick Foles situation with that. But I don't think we're going to have a Nick Foles situation with Jake Browning. Then you don't belong. Dundo doesn't belong anywhere, but we love him. Second down and 5 now, the 32-yard line. Let's see what the Bengals have cooked up their sleeve. As my stream is like one play behind. Yeah, he's still. We are not buddies. We are not buddies. Done now. You are like the You are like a pimple on my back, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted at the 28-yard line by Jake Browning. Intercepted already. Playing great defense. And we throw 3 interceptions today now. 3 interceptions. You gotta be kidding me. And he threw it right to him. He literally was right there in the middle of the field. He threw it right to him. It wasn't even like there was a chance. He threw it right to the guy. That's not even a chance for our guy to get it. Just threw it right to him. That's a joke, man. That's actually a joke. Maybe. That's a joke. 3-yard run by Gibbs up the middle. 3 picks. Yes, that's his 3rd interception of the game. I don't know how Jake Browning has the balls to keep going back out there and playing football. I feel like if I played this bad, I just want to quit football. I just retire. I'd be like, I'm clearly not good enough to play this game. I don't know how he has the balls to keep going back out there. I really would love to know. Like how he just has some. Maybe it's like, again, I don't know. Because he did talk about it the other day, right? He said about how he doesn't know who to blame, where to put the blame. Did he put the blame on himself? Did he put the blame on someone else? Like, he said Zach did help him out to, like, not put the blame fully on him and stuff. Like, oh, man. It's hard. It's hard to not, you know. Like, I don't know how you keep going back out there, man. And on 3rd and 7, we give up a first down to Amon-Ra St. Brown for 10 yards. It's just so sad because this is actually a winnable game. And Jake Browning is literally the reason why we're making this so bad. It's because he cannot throw the football. This is so sad, bro. This is a winnable game. Our defense is playing their heart out in this game. And we have a chance to win. And Jake Browning just can't play football. He just can't throw the ball. Like, it's not even a chance. The guy just can't throw it. This is so sad. And Zach Taylor just keeps him in because Zach Taylor, for some reason, it just gets like a freaking hate boner for taking him out. Yeah, 3 possessions. 3 possessions. Can only score 3 points in the first half. That is so sad. 2nd and 5 now at the 10-yard line. Fucking winnable game. 3 interceptions for Jake Browning. It's going to be an offensive holding call on the Lions. Insanely crazy. Actually, defense doing the job here. Getting to the quarterback. Got to get a holding call. I'm just man. Yes, if you block someone, Dreamy, it blocks them from everyone. It blocks them from the stream. So, yes. And that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That sucks so bad. Well, that sucks. That sucks so bad. And they just keep him in. He'll stay in the game too. They're not going to put in Brett. They're going to keep him in. I mean, at this point, your defense just gives up. Like, we saw this last week. At some point, our defense just gives up because, like, what are you going to do? You're literally, no matter what you do, your offense is not going to score any points. They're not going to do anything. And defensively, you're going to just keep having to be on the field, getting short yardage situations, and just interception after interception after interception. Like, it does not matter. It's just going to be the same situation over and over and over again. I mean, defense at some point just gives up. Like, it's just how life goes, you know? At some point, your defense just says, okay, we're doing everything we can. We can't be miracle workers here. Like, if the offense just not going to do anything, just throw picks and give us short yardage field situations. This is so pathetic. If we had even a somewhat competent quarterback, we could win this game. We could definitely win this game. Somewhat, even like a 5% competent quarterback, we could win this game. Hello. What's up? What's up, Ashley? This is so sad. Even like a freaking... If we had a Division III quarterback, we could win this game. I don't even know what to say. If you're having a stroke, please contact emergency services. I think you're joking, but I'm going to say that for legal reasons. Please contact emergency services if you are having a stroke or any other issues. We're not the worst team in football, though. It's our freaking quarterback. That's the problem. It's the quarterback. It's literally the quarterback issue. If we had Russell Wilson right now, we would be winning. If we had Jameis Winston right now, we would be winning. Like, that's just a fact. Okay, I'm just making sure. I have to say for legal reasons, okay? Like, you're on a live stream on YouTube. If something happened and, I didn't address it, there could be ramifications. I have to address it, just how it works. This is about the margins. I figured... But I must say, yes, defense has been bad. Those 3 interceptions may give Jake the NFL lead. Not sure. Steve Reno, I know you've been pressing the whole Russell Wilson thing, man. We need Russell Wilson. I agree with you, Steve. I'm going with you, Steve. I'm full-heartedly going with you, Steve. We need Russell Wilson. Like, this is embarrassing. This is just pathetic. We need a Russell Wilson in there. All right, 1st down and 10 at the Chase Brown 5-yard run on 1st down and 10. 2nd down and 5. I thought he was like sleeping with someone's daughter or something. Like, he's dating someone. Jake has to be doing something. Honestly, we need Browning to keep throwing picks a game. It will force us to get Russell Wilson and Winston. That's so sad. Crap. Been going on for so long. You mean to tell me nobody cares about the Bengals? Real crap. Fire Taylor. Taylor needs to be fired. Chase Brown up the middle for a 2-yard gain. third down and 3. All right. Third down and 3 at the 35-yard line. It's actually hilarious that 3 picks, 8 picks into week 3. Yep. And incomplete pass for Jake Browning. He goes 3 and out. And yet again gives the ball straight back to the other team. Because Jake Browning can't do anything. He literally can't do anything. He's as useless as anything else out there. This is so sad. I don't blame you, Dreamy. At this point, I don't blame you. Okay. Don't know. Just give it like a 5-minute break, okay? Give her a 5-minute break. Just like chill, go do something for like 5 minutes. It's a rough time right now, don't know. You already know this. You've been through games like this before. All right, it's frustrating for everybody. Let's just give it a 5-minute break. All right, first out of 10 for Detroit at their own 20-yard line. I just don't understand, like, how he's still in this game. Like, how do you not just bench him? It's insane to me. It's really insane. No, but we did look good, CC. We did. We looked good for most of the game. That's the problem. We looked really good for most of the game. That's what's the awful thing about it. It's literally just the 3 freaking turnovers and the lack of offense. Jeff, you might be a Lions fan if you said that. So, no, you did not win yet. Cooper Rush looked really, really bad. Cooper Rush looked really bad for the Ravens, actually. So, backup quarterbacks do that. Cooper Rush did that. And Kyler Murray is out of the Cardinals game. He's going to the locker room. Taylor's office. Yeah, I wish they did. I wish they did. Paid good money to watch this garbage. Yeah. It is what it is. They just don't care. At this point, they just simply don't care. Just embarrassing, man. Just embarrassing. Put Ripien in there. Get Russell Wilson. Get Jameis Winston. I don't care. Just get someone else in there. I don't even care if they do worse, man. I honestly don't even care. If we put someone else in there and they do worse, I don't even care. I just want to see someone else in there. I know what I've seen so far from Jake Browning, and it's not good. So at this point, I don't care who's in there. I just want someone else in there. Someone else will get Wilson or before. I don't think that will happen because the Giants just got killed today. So they might not even want to give up Russell Wilson at this point. Sam Laporta, 39-yard catch. Sam Laporta, 39-yard catch. This is sad. Well, of course they're giving up. I mean, there's nothing to fight for. Your offense just goes 3 and out when they get the ball back. Anyone who said that is delusional. Like, actually, in the head, delusional. Jake Browning. Actually, let me do it like this. Hang on. on, guys. Hang on. They're down in 2 now at Cincinnati's 33-yard line. Oh, man. Hey, Commanders scored. That's a positive thing. Like, again, going into this game, right? I made a video the other day. How can the Bengals make the playoffs, right? And in that video, I outlined, we're going to lose to the Broncos, we're going to lose to the Lions, and we're going to lose to the Packers. We're going to lose all 3 games, right? That was what I outlined in that video. This is going to happen most likely, right? We're going to lose all 3 of these games. But we need to actually fix this situation with the quarterback. I'm expecting us to lose all 3 of these games. That's part of the plan, and we can still make the playoffs even if we did that. But we're not making the playoffs if we don't have a quarterback that can move the ball more than 86 yards in 3 quarters. Oh, we would have easily won this game with Joe Burrow. But we would have won the Broncos game with Joe Burrow. We'd be undefeated right now with Joe Burrow. Yes, I said we're going to lose twice to the Steelers. Yes, I did say that too. But I also said we're going to lose once to the Ravens as well. I said we're going to lose the Ravens. We're going to lose twice to the Steelers. We're going to lose these next 3 games. Broncos, Lions, and that game. Which would put us at 6 losses plus this. That'd be 9-8. So we'd actually split with the Steelers. We would split with the Steelers in the end. No point to get the playoffs, just tanked. Well, first off, the reason why you would get to the playoffs is because Joe Burrow comes back week 14, week 15. That's why you would get to the playoffs. There's no point to say just tank when you have a team outside of the quarterback position that could actually go far in the playoffs. Like, we could go 10-7 and get to the playoffs because Joe Burrow is going to be back the last couple weeks of the season. He'll be back the last 4 weeks of the season. But the problem is we need a quarterback that can get us there and get us to that point. And right now, he's not on the roster. Bills game, week 14 Bills game. He would be back week 14 Bills game. Like, he would be back week 14 Bills game. We went that if Joe comes back then, we learn the last 4 weeks of the season, right? Come on, man. You can't think he's going to get injured again. You know, that's just kind of how football is. Like, he comes back for the Bills game. We win the last 4 games of the season. Going to the playoffs hot. We have the defense. This defense looks good. As long as the offense is good, this defense is good. Like, we need a quarterback. He will come back. If we're still in playoff competition, 100% he'll come back. And the Ravens are done. They're absolutely out of it. So the Ravens are no competition. If Aaron Rodgers goes down and their quarterback sucks, but they don't have a quarterback, then the Steelers are going to be out of it. And I know it's going to be ugly, but guess what? The NFC South and the AFC South has done it for a very long time now, where they make the playoffs with an ugly record. All right, I'm not saying we're going to make the playoffs 8-9, but I'm saying we might make the playoffs 8-9. And if Joe Burrow comes back in week 14 and we win the AFC North and we're 8-9, guess what? Life goes on and on and on. The fact is, though, you don't know that, though. You don't know we won't be contending. You don't. But we're going to have to get a quarterback. I agree with you. If we keep Jake Browning, we won't be contending. Right? We won't be. 100% we won't be. But if we get a quarterback, everything's off the table. Colts are a great team. They're a great team. And they have a great defense coordinator, Lou Anarumo. One of the best in the game. One of the best defense coordinators in the game. Have you done engineering stats? Yes. It's not slim. It's not slim if you get a good quarterback. But you're going to need a quarterback. You're going to need someone who can actually get the job done. And you don't need the best. You're not going to contend for the first pick, Michael, because you're not going to be bad enough to contend for the first pick. There's teams worse than us. This whole team sucks. You're delusional, even if you trade for Zach. It sucks at play calling. How does this whole team suck? If we didn't throw 3 interceptions today, our defense kept us in this game. We're playing the best team in football right now, and our defense kept us in this game until this point. How do we suck? We have no quarterback. I agree with you there. The play calling is awful. I agree with you there. But if we had a halfway decent quarterback and didn't throw 3 interceptions in this game and just got the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, our defense kept us in this game versus one of the best teams in football. Like, come on, man. I disagree with you greatly. I disagree with you greatly. Archie Manning's not even joining this draft. I'm not, and I'm saying if we got a quarterback, that's what I'm telling you. But obviously, we might not get a quarterback, right? Who knows? We might not. Who knows? But Archie Manning's not joining this upcoming draft. He's not. 2-yard run for Samaje Perine. Who you got in the AFC Championship game this year? Bills Chiefs. Bills Chiefs. I think that's going to be a very obvious one. Bills Chiefs. 2nd down and 8 after a 3-yard run by Samaje Perine. 2-yard run. Excuse me. When you have a quarterback, it helps. But when Zach Taylor, for some reason, thinks that Jake Browning should still be in the game, it doesn't help. I agree with you. It doesn't help. Defense played well. The whole team does not suck. Ryan is correct. It was a week 2. Russell Wilson threw. Yeah, at this point, give me Russell Wilson. I'll take Russell Wilson. I don't care at this point. I just don't want Jake Browning. Give me Russell Wilson. Let's see what Russell Wilson can do. Why is Jake still in there? Because Zach Taylor is an idiot. That's why. Hey, first down, too. Zach Taylor is still an idiot, by the way. But 11-yard run for Jake Browning. 11-yard run for Jake Browning. Does not take away my Zach Taylor's an idiot comment, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yep. And we have gotten better on defense. So that was a thing at one point. I agree with you. I don't think it's a troll. I think that he thinks that Brett's worse. That's what I think. I think that Zach knows that Brett's probably worse than Jake Browning. So he's keeping him in because there's no point not to. 15-yard catch by Mike Gesicki. If you haven't heard that name in a while, I don't blame you, because I don't think anyone has. Gesicki with the catch. All right, first down and 10 now at the 45-yard line for Cincinnati. It's going to be a 2-yard run by Chase Brown. And that's going to bring up a solid second down and 8. I'm just frustrated right now. I'm really just frustrated with this game. I really am. Like, I knew we were going to get blown out. But the fact is, we could have won this game. And now that's even worse. When you get blown out by the Broncos, it's whatever, okay? It is what it is. When you get blown out by the Vikings, it is what it is. But when you have a game where you look like you can win it, those are the worst. I swear. Those are the worst. I'm not lying about anything. What are you talking about? Finally in Lions. And that's first down to Detroit's territory to the 41-yard line. It's going to be an incomplete pass, but it will be a defensive pass interference on the Lions. I don't want them to go back to the Super Bowl, but it wouldn't surprise me if they went back to the Super Bowl, to be honest. They're a really good team. It wouldn't shock me, but I don't want it. First down and 10 now at the 41-yard line. O-line can't pass, run block. Our corners are slow. Yeah, but our defense is playing with heart right now. They're actually playing pretty good. So I'm not really too worried about. And if the offense could actually get their freaking job done and not put the defense on the field for 60 minutes a game, it would be a lot better, to be honest. Jake Browning has to go to a different universe. I don't want him in my universe anymore. I want him going. I am done with Jake Browning. I can't stand another second of watching Jake Browning. As a gambler, you'll be fading the Bengals every Sunday. With Jake Browning, I will be. 100%. I will be with Jake Browning. If I didn't have Jake Browning, I wouldn't. I would 100% be not fading the Bengals if Jake Browning was not the quarterback. If it was another guy at the quarterback, I would be 100% betting on the Bengals. Why are glazing the defense so much? My eyes fooling me, or does it not say 28 points? Done, no. I'm going to just accept you're a troll at this point and not even... Brett Ripien is the third-string quarterback and not even say what you're asking to any valid point. I don't... You saw the 3 interceptions, right? Right? The 3 interceptions where they gave the ball in most of this game. We were very close in this game, but the third interception at the 27-yard line is going to, really be a backbreaker at this point. Like, come on, man. I get it, you're a troll, but there's just no point at this point. You're trolling us when we're getting killed. Just calm down. But defense had a short field due to Jack. Yeah, that's the whole takeaway there. Like, if our defense, when they didn't have short fields, even when they did, they still stopped them 3 and out at the 40-yard line after an interception. Okay, I'm not saying that they're good this year. I'm saying they're good in this game. I'm saying they're good in this game, not that they're good all year. We're talking about this one set game right now and why we could win. Done, no. I will take away your mod status and I'll let Dreamy have all day with you. Okay? You're going to have to chill. Once I take away that mod status, whatever, I almost said Dogfire. Done, no. Dreamy is going to be like a piranha. And you just got a cut on your arm. Anyway. Second down and 12 after the -2-yard run. Nah, Nah, bro. Nah. They call her Great White Shark. She's the Great White Shark Dreamy. She's gonna snatch you up. Jake Browning pass to Chase Brown. And a fumble recovered by T. Higgins. So Chase Brown fumbles the ball. T recovers it. Brings up 3rd down and 8. Ah, man. Higgins did save the fumble, yes. Said AJ would be fun. Is it AJ McCarron? 5-yard run by Samaje Perine brings up 4th and 3. Now, will Snack Taylor kick a field goal? It would not shock me for Snack Taylor to kick a field goal here. But I think, even with his idiocracy that he has, he would probably most likely go for it. All right, 4th and 3. Fourth and 3, the Bengals go for it, and they get it. Defensive pass interference on the Lions. Defensive pass interference on the Lions will give them a 1st down. Bengals. So that's like the 15th 1st down because of a penalty. I guess we'll take it. It's like the 15th 1st down because of a penalty flag. Jake Browning's pass to Yoshi down to the 15-yard line. Ryan, why you go for it? Stuff can happen. Why you go for it? Yeah, I would have probably went for it earlier. Well, before halftime, but with the time, 1st down and 10 now at the 15-yard line. Whew, don't jinx it now, Haley. Don't jinx it now. There's always a chance with the Bengals, and you already know with Jake Browning what could happen. End of the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th quarter, Bengals down by 25 points. Garbage time numbers, always a thing. Why I said going into this game, people said we're going to lose by 60. We're not losing by 60, man. We're not losing this game by 60. There's so many people who really thought we were going to lose this game by 60 points, bro. It's not happening. We're not going to lose by 60. We knew we were going to lose this game, but not by 60. Just doesn't even make logical sense. Crazy that the Ravens and Bengals were supposed to run north. Yep, but then injuries happen. And that's pretty much just life. That's how football works. But the sad part is, if Aaron goes down with injury, then really anyone could win the North. Right? I mean, the Browns could win the North if Aaron goes down with injury. Lions were on their stuff. It would have been possible. I disagree with that. It's so hard to put up that many points on any team in the NFL. It is so freaking hard to do that. I don't care who you are or what team you are. It's hard to put up 60 points. Yeah, but John, by 60 points is a different level, man. That's a different level of embarrassment. Like, yeah, losing by 1, whatever, you lost the game no matter what, right? And I get that, John. I 100% understand that. But losing by 60, it's like a It's like someone just took a knife and like stabbed you in the stomach 100 times. Like, it is just a gut-wrenching feeling. Like, that's like, bruh. Drop 50. Okay, so but I'm saying 60 though. When's the last time someone dropped 60 that wasn't the Dolphins-Broncos game? Only 100 points less than today, so kind of like a win. Like, who was the last team, other than the Broncos game, who was the last team to drop 60 on someone? It had to have been, like, a long time ago. It had to have been, like, the Giants Skins, like, back in the day. Because I know that was a really high-scoring game. There just hasn't been that many high-scoring games like that in history. Because it's difficult. So, like, playing a basketball game. Yeah, but we suck either way. People are disappointed in this. Joe Flacco. Do fiasco? Oh, no, 100%. I agree with you, John. Yeah. Well, actually, no, they didn't. They purposely didn't score 70. So they could have scored 70. They didn't. Touchdown, Bengals! We scored! We scored. We scored! Touchdown, Jamar Chase! Yeah. We're down by 18. Unless we go for 2. Unless we actually scored. 2023. Ooh, I did not realize that. Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, then you could say that then. I did not watch that game. So, okay, so it's been 2 years there. And probably a while before other than that, but still. That's cool. Day! How many L's does it take for Zach Taylor to get fired? The world may never know. Yeah, I agree with you. Chris Paul moment. All Jamar. 18-point game, baby. So can we get like a fumble for 6 or like a defensive pick 6? Imagine we got a pick 6 at this point. And now it's like actually a ball game. That would be insane. Like a pick 6 in this moment. And it just becomes like 11-point game. You know, like. Yeah, he did not save his job. So we'll say Jake Browning looks a little bit better today, at least. Oh, man. Lead to 42. Oh, we're still alive. We are still alive. I know, it's been so long. It's literally been what? 4 quarters against the, it's been like 8 quarters since like 9 quarters since we scored the last touchdown. Like 9 quarters. Well, see, it is garbage time, Robert. But, I mean, like, let's say we did get like a pick 6 or something. It would actually become the game again. That's the thing about garbage time. Garbage time becomes a thing, and then one big play happens, and garbage time becomes the actual game. Our defense has played great. Our defense has played great this game so far, so I don't know. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But for most of this game, it's been a thing. It is still a whole quarter, man. One play goes your way. Probably like 50. I'm going to go within 50. Headstone, 3 game picks, 2 picks. Yeah, I would guess 50. 5-yard pass to Bright from Jared Goff. Brings up 2nd and 5 here at Detroit's 32-yard line. Yeah, I would say like 50 interceptions, it feels like. Feels like he's going for records at this point. Is our defense keep playing like this? We're offense take a step. Yeah. False start penalty on the Lions. We could still make a comeback. I am in a Twilight Zone, but guess what? I want to live in the Twilight Zone. Because I want to live in a world where I think we can win every single game. And I want to live in a world where we can win every single game. Alright? That's what I want to do. So, welcome to my Twilight Zone. Who freaking day? Welcome to my Twilight Zone. We got beer for half off. And Slim Jims. And Trey Hendrickson with the sack! Let's go! Let's go, Trey! Big boy Trey in the backfield! Let's go. Let's go, baby. It's not over until the fat lady sings. And she ain't even warming up yet. I thought so for a second, Dreamer, you said pray, Trey. I was going to laugh. And we stopped them. 3 and out. 3 and out on defense. Again and again and again. Our defense, another 3 and out stop on the Lions. All right. Another 3 and out stop for our defense. That's like our 5th 3 and out stop of the freaking game, man. Time for an interception. Oh, what? No. Steve. We're getting the ball back. Steve. Don't say that. We're getting the ball back, man. We're getting the ball back. No interceptions, please. All right, come on. All right, we're starting at our own 30-yard line. This is the Jake Browning experience. If he can come back and win this game, he will somehow keep his job. And I hate that fact, but I do want the win. Man. That's also another factor that sucks. If he did come back and win this game, that he would keep his job for like ever. He'd be our starting quarterback until he died. All right. Dude, I love Al Golden. I absolutely love Al Golden. Yes, sir. We got the ball back. First down and 10, baby. First down and 10. Let's just play smart. One play tutty. We got to score fast, though. Low key. We don't need to, but we need to. Come on. Come on, Bengals. Make this a ball game. Stop playing with this team. We know we are not better, but we are also a football team in the NFL. Come on. Let's show them who the real cats are. Who's the real cat team? I'm telling you there's a chance. We're down by 18. The game is not over yet. It's not looking sexy, but it's not over yet. Man. How many years do you think football takes off our lives? That's always my go-to thing. We did score a touchdown, which I think, technically speaking, makes us still a football team. If you score a touchdown in the game, I think you still become a football team, technically. Like that. You don't lose your football credits, credits, whatever, if you at least score a touchdown. You just got to do that. Even if you quarterback those 3 interceptions. First down, Bengals! Samaje Perine. 10-yard run. All right, boys. It ain't over yet. The kitty goes meow. 50 for the kitty. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Crazier things have happened. We've watched the Bengals come back from a Vikings game where we were down by 30 points. At one point last year, that was 3 years ago. I forgot. We don't have Jake Browning ever good other than that. But still, we did it. The cardiac cats are back. Don't say that. Okay, so Jake Browning got sacked. He fumbled. And Orlando Brown Jr. recovered it. So 2nd and 18. Okay. 2nd and 18. We got it back. We got it back, though. So, we got it back, though. So, it's okay. Well, it's not okay, but we did get it back. Did he just say it ain't over yet? He might be drinking. Hey, Jason. We already said that. I literally live in the Twilight Zone. I'm living in my own Twilight Zone, Jason. And that's going to be a 4-yard pass to Chase Brown, which will bring up 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14. I think that's literally all they're giving him is the check down passes, so that's why he keeps going to them. He's just kind of trying to take what they're giving him at this point because him throwing down the field is very lethal, in a bad way. Thank you, Orlando Brown, for actually doing something good, at all in your career for us. That was probably the best play he's ever done for us, was actually got that fumble. All right, come on. 3rd and 14. Just need a first down. Oh, man. 4 down territory. It's 10:50 to go. Just throw a touchdown. Just throw a touchdown. Just go. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Come on, baby. Come on, mama. Okay, this play is taking forever. When that picked it up, I started rumbling down the field. Touchdown! Touchdown! Oh my God! Oh my God! Touchdown, Bengals! Oh! Wait! Hold up! Hold up! It's Jake Browning, just Tim Tebow in the 4th quarter. 64 yards! Let's go! It's an 11-point ball game! Oh my. It's an 11-point ball game. Holy crap. Bro, we actually are doing it. We're actually doing it. Bro, we're actually coming back. Holy crap. Dude, our defense has to be so fired up right now. Our defense has to be so fired up right now. Oh, man. Oh, I love Chase. I love Chase so freaking much. I love Jamar Chase so freaking much. They played so far off of Chase that just allowed him to be wide the flip open. I live in my Twilight Zone, and I don't care whoever says otherwise. Let me live in my Twilight Zone. Because in my Twilight Zone, we come back, baby. In my Twilight Zone, we come back. Haley, I don't care what you have to say. I really don't. Let me live in my Twilight Zone. You know what I will say, though? A pick six right now or a fumble for six on defense would literally feed families. That would feed families right now. A pick six or a fumble for six on defense. Man. We have 10:22 to go. So in 4 minutes and 38 seconds, the Bengals have scored 14 points unanswered. In 4 minutes and 38 seconds, the Bengals have scored 14 points. 14 in 4 minutes. That is crazy. 14 points in 4 minutes we have scored. We got 10 more minutes left. And right now we have all the momentum. We have all the momentum at this point. Well, yeah, obviously Jamar, but Jamar's on our team, so that's kind of how that works. Pick six and a field goal win. Imagine. We do have a ball game. Yeah, he plays for the Bengals, so either it or is correct. Either Chase scored or we scored, but Jake Browning's the one who had to throw it. Jake could have overthrew the wide open guy, you know that. We already know Jake Browning could have overthrew the guy wide open. Oh, man. Yeah, imagine if we didn't have 3 interceptions, I know. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic right now. We'd be talking about a whole different situation right now. Oh, baby. All right, come on. All right, they're going to start at their own 32-yard line. First down and 10, their own 32. Oh, yeah. The dog is still in this fight, man. We still got a dog in us. Even with everything being considered, we still got a fight in us, man. And that's a nice feeling to have. 7-yard catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Brings up second down and 3 now at the 39-yard line of Detroit. Yeah, now defense needs to shine, which... Whew, okay. I'm nervous. Oh, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go defense. Second down and 3. I'm proud of Jake for not giving up. Yeah, I'll agree with that one. Come on, second down and 3. Let's just get a stop. Just get a stop, get the ball back, and give us a chance to win this game. All I ask, man. This game really took off in the second half. I'll definitely say that. We call it timeout, Bengals. Okay. So we only have 2 timeouts now. 2 timeouts left. 2 timeouts left, man. Oh, the comeback that could have been. That's what they're going to call it. Or they're going to call it the comeback that was. There's only one way to figure that one out. Man, I'm nervous. I am nervous. I am cardiac catting myself. Just give us the ball back, please. This defense, get us turnover. Wants us to keep Taylor and continue to trot out every week. Didi, who are you saying? Me? The guy with the thing on the screen that says fire him and banish Jake Browning to the universe? And that's going to be GG. 26-yard catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown on Cam Taylor, Brett. Cam Taylor, Brett, and Amon St. Brown. It does not help. That does not help at all. 6-yard run by David Montgomery up the middle. We could still beat the Jets and the Bears. I'm just saying. Well, it says on the thing here, right? It says Dax Hill and Cam Taylor-Britt were responsible for that play. That's what it said. I'm just reading you what it said, who was responsible. That's what it says. It says those two guys were responsible. 2nd down and 4 at the 29-yard line of Cincinnati. Come on, interception. Interception, baby. Interception. Gotta get a pick. Come on. The referee so far has been on our side, which I really like. 1st down run, David Montgomery up the middle. Nope, we're blaming Haley. Dreamy, you already know it's time to blame Haley. She's the reason why we threw 3 interceptions. If it wasn't for her, we'd have never thrown those 3 interceptions. Attack the football for a fumble. Problem when you do that is you miss the tackle and then you allow the touchdown. That's the problem with that. 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard run by David Montgomery. We still showed fight. We still showed, some heart, and I do love that. Sucks. It sucks if it ends like this. But, it is what it is. It's not over until we potentially get a turnover. Come on. Oh, man. Coming from Natty High School. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're just kind of our defense, I feel like, is already, torn up. And they're just wearing down our defense. 1st down and 10 now at the 14-yard line. That's not how that works, DD. I'm sorry, that's not how that works, man. If we're want us to get blown out every game the rest of the year, us getting blown out or not getting blown out will not change Mike Brown and Katie Blackburn from cleaning house. Hate to tell you that, man. Hate to tell you that. Any other team, any other ownership, you would be correct. This is not any other ownership. This is the Cincinnati Bengals, and this is how they operate. If you think us getting blown out every game would change anything, it would not. 2-yard run by Gibbs. Brings up 2nd and 8 now at the 12-yard line. So if they get a field goal here, that makes it a 14-point game. So it makes it a 2-touchdown game pretty much. So they get a field goal with a 2-touchdown game. Come on, defense. Please get a turnover. Happen, we trust Jake, Zach Taylor. We do not trust Jake, and we do not trust Zach Taylor. None of this situation today means we trust any of them. Touchdown, Lions. Oh, man. Well, we had a little comeback. Like a mini comeback. Don't know. When you say misinformation, what do you mean by that? Because your misinformation might be if people say the Steelers are a trash team, then you're going to time them out. And the answer to that question is no. Dude, if you think we don't have a chance, then why are you here? Like that, I never understand. You're here to be negative. Like, the point is, right, at the end of the day, we need to fire Duke Tobin and Zach Taylor. We know that. 1000%. But again, it's not going to change anything whether we go out here and get blown out or not. There's just no way. See, this is what I'm saying. Done no. 100%, bro. 100%. No, you're not doing it. Did you change your profile pic again, Done no? Stop changing your profile pic. I swear, I'm going to freaking unmod you if you keep changing your profile pic. Oh, man. No, this team's a joke. Okay, so now Haley's on Done no's side. I swear, she's an industry plant. I'm halfway convinced that Haley is just Done no on an alt account. 100% on Done no on an alt account. First down 10, now the 37-yard line. Great return by Chuck Sizzle. We saw, guys, what are we going to do? Go to Chili's? I don't know. Maybe. Nah, Haley, I figured you out. Nah. I figured it all out. Done no is Haley reincarnated. 13-yard pass by Jake Browning to T. Higgins. I am not. You got me. Nah, I am Done no. You got me. See, I knew it. It's always got that crazy assumptions. Bro, Done no. I'm going to ban you on this account so you can just work on Haley's account, okay? So that you can just talk on Haley's account. We pay these few $1 million without getting hurt, Joe Burrow or nothing. Oh, man. Playing good in the fourth quarter. Mainly because the other team just kind of gives up. Because they're up by so much at the point, they kind of just give up. And this is how comebacks come. Bro is arguing with himself. How does the offense look so good against the Lions? Yeah, they kind of just give up. And then what happens is we give up. We gave up, and then they gave up, and then we give up. Can we please just score a touchdown? I just want another score. Because I did say going into this game, I don't know how the heck we would ever score 24 points. And I kind of want to be wrong. I kind of want to be wrong on that sentence. Because I did say, how would we ever score 24 points? And I kind of want to be wrong. Second and 10 after incomplete pass. Either that or Zach Taylor's just trying to make Jake Browning the best quarterback of all time. No, I'm just kidding. We do need to cut Jake Browning, though, on a real. How can you ban Queso Fan? Who banned Queso Fan? What did he say? Wait, Queso Fan's right there. Nah, don't. Wait, what? I want another touchdown. Okay, whatever. I'm not reading the chat. I want another touchdown, bro. Oh, Haley. Wait, can you ban? Oh. Haley said it. No one's going to ban Queso Fan. No. We are not banning Queso Fan. Third down and 10 with 4:40 to go in the game. Hold up. I know we did not just... I know my man Queso Fan did not just get the disrespect he does not deserve. First down to the 20-yard line. Queso fan, you are now a mod. Queso fan is now the mod. He asked for the mod at the beginning of the stream. I wasn't going to give it to him. We didn't need a mod. But now, after that disrespect, Queso, you now have power. Who cares, though, if they're playing prevent soft defense? If they give up freaking 24 points in this game at the very end of the game because they're playing prevent, then that's just stupid. Then you lose games that way. No, Jake Browning sucks. Harrison, he sucks. He absolutely sucks. My comment has not changed on my screen right now because I still feel that way. He should be banished to the netherworld. 13-yard run for Jake Browning. First down, Bengals. Yoshi has 82 yards today. Chase has 110 and 2 touchdowns. And Yoshi has 82 yards today. So, 82. This is a fight in the fourth quarter like we have never seen before. It got so bad we made Queso fan the mod. Bro got drilled. He did get drilled. Try. Just get a touchdown and make this like an 11-point ball game. So we can at least have fun with it being an 11-point ball game. Come on. I just want a good game, DD. Touchdown! Touchdown, Bengals! Let's go! We scored 24 points, and I said over and over again, we would never score 24 points. Yeah, I was wrong. I was an idiot. I didn't have faith that we would score 24 points, and we did. Touchdown pass from Jake Browning. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We are actually still winning, yes. We have 2 timeouts left and a 2-minute warning. We still have, obviously, you could have a chance of an onside kick, which is very hard to get and very rare to get. Oh, baby. Jake Browning playing timid. If it wasn't for an interception, we probably... Oh, if we didn't throw 3 interceptions, we would have been winning this game. We would be winning this game. But, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, man. I can't believe this. At least we didn't get blown out like the Ravens did. What did the Ravens lose by, like, 50? 40-something? 34? They lost by 34 points. If they fumble, I might have to change my trousers. If they fumble the ball, the Lions, I might have to change my trousers. I might not be able to survive this. I don't think you need an onside kick yet, Dreamy, because you do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. You would get an onside kick if you get another touchdown in theory. I don't know. Because everyone said his job was gone. And now he's trying to keep his job. Oh, man. I'm just happy we have a game where we can walk away and be like, wow, this was actually a good game to watch in the end. That Broncos game was so freaking atrociously bad. Like, it was awful, that Broncos game. I still think we're going to pass 7 points. Oh, man. I just can't believe we scored 24 points in a football game with Jake Browning. I'm still kind of confused about that. I said banished I don't think he needs to be cut. I think he needs to be banished. We need Russell Wilson, man. Go get Russell Wilson next week, and now you're talking about some flames. We need like a Russell Wilson guy now. Go get yourself an actual quarterback. Dude, he does play a little bit different in the fourth quarter. I'm not going to lie to you. He does play a little bit different in the fourth quarter. The man does kind of come alive in the fourth quarter. Ooh, baby. We scored 21 points in the fourth. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Onside kick time. Onside kick time. Great. Now excuse to continue to start Browning. There should be no excuse to continue to start Browning, DD. Not at all. And we tried the onside kick and failed. Fluff. You know, this is why you kick it deep in that situation. You're going to have to get an onside kick eventually anyway. It doesn't really matter. So, I guess it's one of those situations, man. All right? You got to get an onside kick eventually. You might as well. It is what it is. All right. David Montgomery, 3-yard run up the middle. You just got to make sure they don't get a field goal here. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day if they get a field goal or not. It would just make it a 14-point game, and you would still go for an onside kick anyway. I would have kicked it deep there and played defense, especially with you having momentum at this point, but whatever. Can't say I'm surprised. Yeah. After this, I promise. Nah, you're gonna banish him. Dude, Jake Browning was like one of the worst quarterbacks. He's still one of the worst quarterbacks, bro. Just because he scored 21 points in the fourth quarter doesn't make him a good quarterback. With it, but I mean, he played like this the whole game. We would have been blown out. Yeah. 3rd down and 6. Another 1-yard run. Let's see what they call here. Dan Campbell could go for it on 4th down. Keep that in mind. He is playing. He's been so conservative this game, though. Dan Campbell has been so freaking conservative this game. And we are calling our timeouts, too, so we're trying to keep that 2-minute warning keep clean. Oh, we had no right to be in this game. And I love it so much. We had no right to be in this type of game. And we got a sack! And they're knocked out of field goal range! Joseph Asai with a sack! And now they're out of field goal range. Let's stop watching now. All we needed to do was for me to stop watching. I don't know, man. All right, they're going to punt now. So we held them 3 and out after the failed onside kick. So we got to get a touchdown. We're going to have to actually get an onside kick. And then another touchdown. Oh. They do. They fought hard. Yeah. Holy moly. Jake Browning didn't throw 3 interceptions in this game, man. This defense today has been great. Okay. We gotta relax, though. It's not over yet. Yeah, our offense has been struggling. But this is the moment for our offense to fix it all. Score a touchdown very quickly, and then it's an onside kick, baby. And if we lose by 7 on onside kick, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Defense will show up as long as the offense shows some life. Yeah, pretty much. Man. If we didn't throw 3 picks, we wouldn't. It makes me even more mad at him now. Yeah. Oh, it is what it is, man. But, hey, we got some life in us. At least, hey, listen. They said we were going to lose this game by 70 points. They said we were going to lose this game by 70 points, man. And with a backup quarterback without Joe Burrow, it's an 11-point ball game with 2 minutes to go. That's true. If our defense got 3 interceptions in this game, we might have been also in a really good situation. Oh, man. Yeah, well, they have 369 yards. 367. We have 329. So they don't have 400 yards yet. They're a little bit, almost to 400 yards, but they don't have 400 yards. All right, we're starting at our own 7-yard line. Going to be our own 7-yard line. We got to go 93 yards. And we need a touchdown this drive, and then we need a onside kick attempt. Get Jamar the ball over 100. He's already over 100, John. He's at 110 and 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Over there. He's already 110 and 2 touchdowns. Pick 6. Not pick 6, sorry. Safety. Safety. Well, Jake Browning got sacked for a safety. Yeah. Damn. A touchdown and 2 points would have been really difficult. So, I mean, a touchdown and an onside kick would have been difficult anyway. So, man, that sucks. That's very anticlimactic. That's why punters are so good, to be honest. They pinned us deep, perfectly deep, which allowed this to happen. So, okay. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. We almost came back in the end. We lost. Not even mad about this. I said going into this game, if we actually we actually showed some kind of heart, and I'm actually okay. Yeah, but then there was a penalty flag. We did earlier today, but then there was a flag on the play. Yeah, looks better. Team actually looks like it has some heart. It sucks that we went 1-and-done in the playoffs for the Reds. It is what it is, but it does suck. It's anticlimactic to end like that. Yeah, I'm not mad at all. It sucks to end like that, but wow. We just went against the best team in football, and we lost by 13 because we turned the ball over 3 times. That's not bad. That could have been so much worse. Yeah. Interesting. Well, now we play the Packers. I think we can beat the Packers. Maybe not to the fourth quarter, But we could beat the Packers in the fourth quarter. We just have to, that's our new thing. We just can't play into the fourth quarter. Once the fourth quarter happens, we could play football again. Oh, man. Yeah. Dang. We actually could have won this game. That's the crazy part. Wait, how did they get to our 11-yard line? Penalty on Ryan Renfro for unsportsmanlike conduct. And why aren't they kneeling it down? I'm so confused. Why aren't they kneeling the ball down? And also, how did they get to our 10? Okay, so now they're kneeling it down. I don't know how they got to our 10-yard line. I guess because of the penalty flag. Onside, 26 yards from... Okay, so he kicked it there, and then I guess the unsportsmanlike conduct. Okay, whatever. No, they didn't score. They didn't. They're kneeling it down. Game over. They're not gonna be pansies about it. They're just gonna kneel it down. That's why it's half the distance to the goal penalty. That's so crazy. That's crazy, man. Wow. Yeah. Dang. Oh, you don't want to look good losing. In all honesty, you don't. What you want to see is some type of fight out of your team, Tom, and that's what we saw. We saw some fight out of this team. So you don't want to look good losing, obviously, because you do want to make changes, and there's changes that need to be made. But you do want to look good, as in you want to be able to feel like this team has a dog in them, right? And I feel like this team has a dog in them. Okay, when you go head-to-head with this team, the Lions, and you lose by 13, you got a dog in you. So, that's what I'll say. All right, yep. Press conference for Zach Taylor.